Hello.
What happened to the transition? Did you see that? No
I don't know
transition.
what happened to the transition. That's your department.
What the hell?
Straight
All
to
right.
this.
Well, this is, I don't know what to do now. Okay. Hello.
End of show. We're out.
Yeah, that's it. We're done. Hello. It is Sunday night, which means it's time for the Mercenaries of Mischief. I, as always, am your benevolent dungeon master, Puck, and I am joined today by a motley crew, an assortment of somewhat depressed individuals, and someone who's wearing a new costume today, and a very special guest. And I will now introduce them in no particular order. Joining us today, as always, is the lovely Miss Lilith Singer, infernal songstress extraordinaire.
Hello.
Former Eldritch Clown Car, Mr. Redan, also champion of the Brightstone Fighting Pits. Going through the 5 stages of grief, Miss Jabetta Fucking Not.
Only 5? It feels like there have been many more stages this week.
And also joining us is a brand new Rolda, who you might know from some of our one-shots if you watched those. I'm going to love every part of this because we're going to get to see him bring out new costumes every week, and this is going to be my favorite part of the show. And last, but certainly not least, joining us today from popular YouTube fame, Dingo Doodles, playing the one and only Sips. Dingo is here with us today, too.
Hello. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad you guys could bring me on and, putting a walking apocalypse into your game. So
look, these people are all themselves walking apocalypses. So certainly this.
I mean, I feel like that's probably true. Never mind.
Look, I mean, I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong.
So when last we left our heroes, shit got emotional. Stuff came down. The mighty Moldavos Korthik Blackwind was defeated with the help of the Obsidian Soul Sever in tearful moment with the help of all the party. But sadly, Kishano the Quick did not survive. 5 days have passed since that moment, and life has begun to somewhat return to normal in this place called the Avalon Knights Academy. Now, I'm going to step to everybody at this moment and say, how did you all spend these 5 days? Whoever would like to go first.
I'm going to step in because my best friend just died. Woo! I would have after a day or so, probably of just grieving with Kishano the Sharp, I want to go to Kishano's room.
Okay.
And see and make sure everything is still as he left it.
Everything is just as he left it. However, in addition to a potion that's sitting outside of his door, there is a note inside.
There's a note inside?
Not in the potion, in the room.
No. But like from who?
So if you go inside,
Yeah, go ahead, take it away, Ghost of Kishano.
you'll see inside on Kishano's music stand there are 2 things. There's the little book that you gave him to write his songs in, and sitting on top of that is a folded up letter with a wax seal on it.
Oh, fuck. All right. Damn it. I'm going to read the letter.
Okay, so you break the seal, and Sean, I didn't talk about this, but I feel like you're going to let me get away with it.
No, go for it.
As you break the seal, you open it up, and you see that there's just one line kind of written in there towards the top, and it says, "Death is only the end if you assume the story's about you." And then the rest of the page is taken up by a signature. It was very large with like a giant K, and then Oshano is as much as you can fit in there. But it only takes a moment to read the line. And when you cracked the seal, there was kind of a and after a short, like, timed delay, you start to hear, and I don't know, Sean, would she just hear this in here, or would it be heard throughout the crab shack or throughout the keep?
Because the rooms are semi-extra
totally know what
dimensional
he was doing.
spaces, yeah, it wouldn't necessarily resonate the sound out.
Okay, so you're going to be the only one who hears this.
Oh no. Fuck.
If you're hearing this, it means that either I am dead, or that someone has very rudely gone into my private quarters and broken the seal on a letter that's clearly not for them, in which case I'm sure you're very embarrassed right now. But, if I am, in fact, dead, I only hope that it was for a good reason. Anyways, I know I never really played songs for you all, at least not outside of the utilitarian spellcasting sense, so I thought it might be fun to play you the first true bardic song that I ever learned from Kushana the Wild. I played it for a while in my old man street routine, so forgive the accent. It's really the only way I know how to sing it anymore. But it always inspired me, and I just hope that after I'm gone, perhaps I can still inspire you somehow. Well, somebody once told me the world would soon roll me of tools in the shed. I am not the most sharp. She was looking quite dumb with her finger and thumb in the shape of a nail as she plucked on her harp. When the years started coming, they never stopped.
You make this your
coming.
ringtone.
Fed to the wolves, I've hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live just for fun. Your brain gets smart while your head still gets dumb. So much to do.
So crying over it. Now you're an
Tell
all-star.
me what's wrong with taking back streets, for you'll never know if you don't go. Ho, ho, you'll never shine if you don't glow. Hail friend, you're an all-star, get your game on and go play. Hail friend, you're a rock star, get the show on and get paid. When all that glitters is gold, when the shooting stars break the mold.
There is a full version, don't worry, folks.
Okay, is this going to be a Patreon thing or what?
Everybody
Do
get it for
whatever
the
you want with that,
ringtone.
Yeah, right. Like this is.
I only get so many opportunities to pull shit like that.
I would have.
Snappies.
Okay,
Snappies.
I just want to clarify that when he said that there was going to be a song, I would have thaumaturgied and yelled for everyone to come to his room before it started. I
Okay.
didn't want to interrupt the actual thing, but
So like
Oh,
we
no,
can
it's
we
Does
can
it have a pause button when he
we can totally retcon that to have everyone gathered around Kashano's
Okay.
room to listen to his fucking classical rendition.
Smash Mouth is now canon, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Possible guest stars in the future. No.
Hey man, I won't say no.
All right.
Jobetta, I'm crying. Jobetta's crying.
say-
We're both crying.
Okay.
And like as the song ends, I look at anyone that's gathered and I say, that fucking bastards. This is such a fucking Kashana move to pull. To have a death song prepared in his room.
Do you open and look at the book?
There's more.
Yeah, I would look at everything.
So if you open up the book, you'll see in the front there is a table of contents, sort of the songs that he's written in there, and I can send the list later. I don't have it on me, but basically you go through and there's like a song about each person at the keep, except for him.
Except for him?
He did not write his own song. There's a song about Jamie Windmantle.
No, that makes sense though, because he wanted to be.
There's a song about Baz. There's a song about Svel.
Put that shit in an album.
Many of the NPCs. Then I can actually write them. You wouldn't get Dan the Bard to do it.
Look, you got a lot of free time now. You're not a character. All right.
Fuck. Well, fuck.
Melissa, you're still there. You're silent. We can't hear you.
I literally don't know what to say.
Okay, there we go.
She's just speechless. That's
That's
all.
speechless, pretty much. I mean, I'm like tempted to go get cookies meat and just,
All right, so that bombshell drops, and you listen to a fun song, and you gather everyone around, and you see his collection of songs for everyone else but him.
And is his conspiracy board still up?
It is, but at this point it was it got switched around to like the fake one, like the one where if he was being scryed upon, he would want them to see that.
Okay.
So it's like Zealous is our best friend.
Yeah.
Good.
It's the stealth board.
Okay. And what was the potion outside?
The potion outside was a potion of wellness. It was left there by Penn.
Okay. Is there anything else in here of note?
Nah, just his stuff. Anything that he didn't take with him on the trip.
Well, after the song is over, Gilbetta is going to. I've still got the ring, and I'm just gonna sit in his room, and people can stay or leave. I don't really fucking care. But I'm gonna sit in Kashano's room on the floor with the list, with the letter and the book of his songs, and just going through them.
Sharp sits down next to you and kind of puts an arm over your shoulder, and she kind of leans in next to you and goes through it with you.
Cool. That's pretty much what I'm gonna do off and on over the course of the 5 days.
Okay.
That and probably some cry swimming.
Okay.
So they can't see your tears.
Yeah, exactly.
What are the rest of you doing over these 5 days of grieving process?
Mix of drinking and probably gonna stay busy so she doesn't think about it. And then when she's having her alone time, she's gonna throw the hat that Kajano gave her and just kind of do her little ranting in the room and just be like, "You were supposed to be there. You said you were going to help me. Now you're not here. Now what?" So she's not letting herself cry. She's just holding it in. She's just like, there's just anger building up.
Okay. So that's what you do with the 5 days. We're Dan.
And probably has cookies meat at some point. I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, look.
To have it at some point now.
There's cookies mead and there's cookies food flowing.
Oh, I'm gonna give it to Sips actually. No, later.
Who's that?
What?
Yeah, what's Sips? We haven't seen it yet.
I'm muting myself now. Bye.
Radan, what do you get up to over these 5 days?
I would be living inside of the tower, and I'm just ignoring life right now and focusing on trying to find out what types of gods are moving against the Deep Dura.
Oh, that's a long list.
Yep, I'm looking for the best fit that's going to help me take her down.
Do you look at the neutral, the lawful good, or the evil and chaotic evil gods?
I feel like Radan's had enough of the chaotic, so he's going to be looking towards the more like the goody two-shoed.
Okay.
Yeah, lawful.
All right. More on that later. I've got plans. We're gonna synergize on that.
Yeah, but that's my 5 days. I would have also sent a letter to the person that what's her name? Cookie's wife. Why can't I remember her name?
Black Cherry?
Black Cherry. She's my BFF.
Yeah.
I would be sending a letter to the person that Black Cherry mentioned about the ship.
Okay.
And inquiring as to the purchase of an airship.
Okay. Black Cherry's actually loitering around the keep these days while her ship gets rebuilt.
Oh, oh, awesome. I'm going to hang out with her every now and then.
Absolutely.
Whenever.
Yeah, because it was destroyed, so she's just hanging out.
Yeah.
Uh,
One more thing.
Yep.
Once I found some information on a god cookies mead to try to talk to them.
okay. That doesn't work out for you, but you drink a lot of cookies mead.
And I'm happy with that.
Good times.
And that's my 5 days.
Okay. So that goes on.
Mhm.
And after the 5th day passes, morning returns, and normalcy has returned to the keep. Cookie is alive again, however, Calazar is still recovering. And Cookie's Crab Shack is alive with activity once again, as you are all tempted down to the front room for breakfast.
I'll go down, and when I see, I mean, I imagine I've talked to him some this week, but when I see Cookie, it's all hugs.
It's all Cookie's. There's been a lot of Cookie hugs, and he's stepped up the game. The breakfasts are even more delicious with extras now.
I don't know how that's possible, but okay.
Everybody.
They were already so good before.
And on this day, a small berobed kobold with long black hair approaches your table as the three of you are having breakfast.
Hello. Are you the adventurers?
Technically.
A lot of us here are adventurers, I guess, yes.
Okay. Kellenvor said you need help.
Who said that?
Kellenvor. Yeah, it was like 2 weeks ago, and the people I were with all died. And so, like always, I asked Kellenvor where to go next. And he said to come to Avalon Knights because you need help with the thing. He said there's a bard who needs your help to do a thing I sent him to do. I don't remember. It was like 2 weeks ago, though. I got lost. But I'm here to help now.
You got lost?
I'm Rhoda.
Okay.
And
Here's
she
the
like
thing.
pulls open her sort of coat, and you can see the Kellenvor symbol on her vestments there.
The bard that you're referencing, who also worshipped Kalimvor, is dead.
He might disagree with you saying he worshipped him, but whatever.
Oh.
Well, he's not here to argue with me, is he?
Okay.
I'm quiet.
Do you still need help?
At that phrase, the tavern shudders. And the shutters seem to be emanating from Calazar's room.
Jabetta runs.
What is Sips up to exactly this moment?
Well, I mean, if we're talking where like
You're in your fool's gold world.
he's probably in Bundarico in the Bellowing Wilds, and he's probably scamming a small child out of their like money that they're buying groceries with. He's kind of like, yeah, so you know, groceries are great and all, but I have this comb that will enhance your hair to a fine length and make it all shiny and gorgeous and whatever. So, you know, really, you're getting a deal. So for the amount of cash that you have, which is what? And he kind of like looks over.
Oh, that's incredible, mister. How much does it cost?
How much are your groceries?
Oh, I don't know if I should.
Yeah, but when are you ever gonna get opportunity like this? I mean, like, it's a magical item.
It's well, I suppose you're right. I mean,
I could always just go and sell it to somebody else.
well, no, it's not that. I really was supposed to get these groceries. Oh, okay. and he kind of roots around in his pockets, and he pulls out like a small bag of coins.
Mm-hmm.
And just as he's bringing it up to try and hand it to you, a very familiar crackle of energy starts to emanate around you.
He kind of like looks at the kid and goes, "Hold on a second." He kicks the kid away from him.
Tumbles, the coin bag goes flying, and it's like a, but this time it's different. And you can feel yourself pulled and extracted from this world. It's like you fly up and everything that you were standing in becomes very small all of a sudden, and it gets farther and farther away.
Well, that's not a good feeling at all.
No, it's a very bad feeling. You're streaming through space.
This is not the Tuesday I wanted. What the hell?
Meanwhile, back at the crab shack, as everyone rushes down to Calazar's room, Calazar's up in his bed, looking very ragged and disheveled, and he's like, "Oh no, I think it's quite destabilized," and the just bolts of energy crackling around the room until finally this hole opens up on the wall. And streaming out of this hole and just flopping out onto the floor is Dingo. If you could describe Sips for me.
Well, he is a monkey, blonde, and has pants on, so you're all thankful for that. And he's got a vest, and he's got a crocodile arm that goes up past his elbow, and he looks pissed.
So,
hell are you?
Wow.
Sips, you see a kind of like small lizard girl in robes. You see another woman clad in armor with blue skin. She looks kind of like an elf.
In case it didn't, even if you don't know, kobolds don't really have hair. It's very clearly a bad wig.
Yeah.
On this kobold, so.
You also see what appears to be a very large half giant and a woman with pink skin and horns and a tail.
Now look.
Pink purple.
Now look. The grocery money thing is not going to be a big deal. Like, I don't know why you pulled me here. If you want the comb, it's just actually a normal comb, but who the hell are you? What the fuck's going on?
What the fuck are you talking about?
You entered at him. And what is this about a magic comb?
It's okay.
We can talk later after you tell me what the fuck is going on.
What do you mean what the fuck is going on? What the fuck?
No,
you're in our building.
At him, you uninvited guest, you. What?
I turn. Is the portal still open?
No, it's gone.
Okay.
Calazar, what happened
there is
here?
another elf sitting in a bed, and he just looks all disheveled, and his skin is charcoal black, and his hair is bright white.
Well, what's up with him?
Calazar, what the hell is happening? Where did this monkey man come from? Also, how do you talk? What is that?
What, you never seen a talking monkey before? I mean,
not unless I was casting a spell to do it. No.
Well, what the hell is that? And he points towards the cobalt with the wig.
That's new. She's
I'm
new.
that.
Yeah, so we're all freaks. So
I didn't say we weren't, but shit.
I've been in a coma for almost a month, and you're all talking very loudly.
No.
Rold is just going to cast Calm Emotions.
Oh my god, the one spot I've been wishing for
it's
so
not on my
long.
sheet, but
what's the save?
60-foot range. It is a charisma saving throw of, let's see what I got here.
It's probably like 14, 15.
Wait, what?
Fuck.
Let's go with 15. Okay.
That's for all of us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't calm.
Nope.
Oh crap.
Nope. It works on Redan.
Just
Sorry.
Redan, but he was probably chill anyways. So.
It works on the person who is already calm.
Yeah.
Calazar says, I may be able to shed some light on this.
Oh, I'm
If you
walking up
could.
to him. I'm walking up to him and I'm gonna grab his scruff of the neck and pull him up and go, "What the hell? Why did you bring me here? What?
Hey, don't handle the merchandise.
He's
like
just
that. What are you
limp.
doing?
He's limp, and he's probably the lightest, full-sized person you've ever picked up.
Hand him, stranger.
He's just basically a bag of bones.
He just came out of a coma.
It's fine. This is a regular greeting in the Underdark. Are you a sorcerer by any chance?
Yeah.
Does wild magic ring any bells for you?
Yeah, did you look at my resume? Like what? What does this have to do?
I have a similar affliction.
Oh, so you also are the mistake in the group as I put him down on the bed.
Well, that does reflect most of my childhood,
Ouch.
Okay.
but
Well,
I've heard of things where occasionally a triggering of the wild magics can connect portions of other worlds and create wormholes. It's most inconvenient, usually just unspeakable horrors, and I just leave. But now you're in my bedroom.
Oh yeah, I've dealt with this before. It's not fun, but I don't usually have it the other way where I go into somewhere, somebody else comes in, and then I push them out.
Oh, good. So this is new for both of us.
so how do we push you out?
What?
That sounds weird. Phrasing is weird, but
Look. What the hell is happening right now?
All right,
Yeah,
we're not getting anywhere as we are.
Is
I'm
that-
Lilith. Who are you?
all right. Well,
Rhoda. I
okay,
said that.
okay.
Okay,
Alright.
thank you. And
I see that.
How tall is Rolda?
About 2, 3.
Okay, I'm gonna pat her on the head.
All right. So the thing is called Rolda. You're Lilith, and I'm Sips.
I'm Gilbetta,
Uh,
cleric of Salune.
Gilberta. What? What was it?
Gilbetta,
Gilberta. Okay.
as in Gilbetta fucking not fuck with me or the key.
Of course.
I think we're both
Gilberta.
on the same terms on that shit. Okay.
I'm walking over and I'm like trying to touch your tail.
Oi! The fuck? And who the hell is this guy?
That's Redan.
You're fluffy. Can I
You-
touch you more?
No.
You
Why?
pretty much
Don't touch.
you pretty much get what you see with him.
He's
The
pretty
fuck's that supposed
straightforward.
to mean?
You're straightforward.
Okay.
Yeah, don't touch. And don't touch the crocodile side if you want to have a...
Don't,
you wanna
don't
have a
Redan,
chat.
and Gilbetta's gonna reach out. 'cause
Listen. Yeah, because we know he's gonna do the opposite.
he's gonna absolutely touch it.
It's like a sea of hands rush towards Redan to hold him back.
Strength check.
No.
Yeah, kind
Why
of.
don't you just wear
Oh, really?
gloves?
What?
Why don't you just wear a glove?
It only works so far. And I've tried gloves. I've tried other things, but eventually it doesn't really work out when the glove is cursed. So, yeah, just don't touch. All right? Actually, just don't touch me in general, like in any vicinity of me. Just why don't we have like a 10-foot radius? I would adore that. Just 10 feet away from me at all times.
I would
Got
adore it
it?
if you would tell me what the hell we're going to do.
I walk over very close to her so that I can pace out 10 feet and figure out.
Ah, God. Is that a wig?
Cal. What?
Yes.
How do we whatever the fuck?
Reverse
Fuck this.
this.
I have some ideas, but perhaps we should go have some food, because as I've said previously, I've been in a coma for a number of weeks and I am understandably hungry. And from what I'm smelling, it sounds as though Cookie's alive again.
Yeah,
So-
Cookie's alive. Kashano's dead.
That is unfortunate.
So you walking talking cookies, but a walking talkie monkey is too
No,
far-fetched.
it's not. No, his name is Cookie. He's not a cookie.
I see.
Sips, do you like to have a drink?
Yeah, as long as it's not alcoholic.
Oh.
Not alcoholic?
Yeah. I don't drink. I mean, I
I
drink
like
water.
beer.
There you go. Drinking buddy for Lilith. Boom. Done.
So Calazar kind of gets out of bed and still just wearing his like evening gown. He just walks upstairs.
Does he seem like he's weak or anything like that? If he looks like he's struggling, Lilith
He
will help
doesn't
out.
look any weaker than normal.
Oh,
which,
okay.
which is still like baseline for Calazar.
No, like, but does it look like he's struggling to?
No, he
move
seems
stuff?
okay. He's
Okay, then Lilith doesn't help.
okay.
What kind of environment is this? Because he's from a jungle. Is it
This
colder
is-
here?
This is kind of well, actually, it's basically Alberta in fall.
Oh God, he hates it.
Yeah, that's that's about where we're at right now. So it's chilly.
I take one step out and go back in and go. No, what the hell? It's cold. Why is it?
Well, lucky we don't have to go outside yet. But if you go upstairs, there's this bustling tavern, and you get some weird looks from a couple people, and everybody just kind of leads you to a table.
Give him weird looks back.
Yeah, that's.
I'm following behind, trying to touch the crocodile side.
Radan, you need to leave it alone.
10 feet.
There's just this ballet going on of like, oh, dodge, dodge.
Oh my God.
And once you guys all have a seat at the table, Sips, this place is like many other taverns and inns that you've been into. It's kind of a bustle with activity. The one bartender in this place is this tall, pale gentleman, long black hair. And you swear he just like turns into mist and appears in other locations consistently throughout the bar as he goes about serving people.
You guys got vampire ghosts here or something? What?
He's actually a vampire lord, specifically.
Uh-huh.
And
Okay.
Powerful
We
little man,
accept.
actually.
We take all kinds that come here through the right routes. That's what that has nothing to do with.
You don't worry about them eating people?
You just came through a hole in the wall.
That was really subtle. Well done.
Yeah, it was definitely, not forced into it or anything, so. But really, you don't worry about him eating people? I like
For
stare at the
the
guy.
years that he's been here? No?
No. So as far as I know, the only people that he's killed are people that are enemies of ours.
he comes over and drops some drinks at the table, and he leans into you, Sips. He says, "Don't worry, I'm on a specialty diet." And he goes away.
He's fine.
Not monkey, though.
Never had it. Wouldn't bother. And a large man who looks kind of like a pirate. He's got an eye patch and a peg leg. Comes over and drops some fresh plates in front of everyone. He said, "Oh, looks like we got 2 new folks with us. I
Yeah.
appreciate the cobalt. We got a lot of those around, but I'd never seen someone quite like you."
Yeah.
I look
He
around.
came in
like,
through a
looking at
wall.
me.
Yeah, he's looking at Sips.
He came in through a wall. This one used the front door. Gilberta points at Rolda. And she said, "This one came through some kind of portal. I don't know. Calazar knows.
Yeah, a
something
little more
about it."
eccentric, I guess.
Well, it's good to see the place alive again. Name's Cookie. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And he does not shake his hand.
All right.
I
It's
try to
okay.
go by him.
So, what can I get you? What do you like to eat?
Do you got fruit?
I got all kinds of fruit. I'll do you up a special bowl. And he takes off into the back.
Okay, it's all nice and dandy. But I guess he turns to the other sorcerer and he says, "So how do we get me back not here? So how do we deal with that?"
Okay, well, I have an idea. And he's very slowly eating the plate that has been put in front of him. There was a group of eccentric individuals, but they thought that they could perhaps travel to other worlds. experimentation was purely theoretical, and their facility went silent years ago. Maybe there's some credence to it, and perhaps we can utilize that to get our new friend home.
How far?
Not too far, I'm certain. I believe we have some appropriate conveyance to get us there these days. Cherry, how's your ship? And another charcoal skinned elf, a female this time with long red hair, flips him off from across the room.
I laugh.
I see then.
Or like her.
Yeah, I'm like, ugh, touchy subject.
I'm very confused at what's going on. So I'm, and nobody took my order. So I'm gonna go outside of the crab shack and just find like a quiet spot and just kneel down and start loudly praying to figure out what I'm supposed to do next.
All right. As you're going to get up, Cookie returns and puts some traditional cobalt meals in front of you. And has this elaborate honeyed fruit bowl prepared for sips and places it in front of him.
Nice.
Yeah, well, I don't want to walk away from this because one of the bigger adventurers might eat my food.
Yeah, well, that's consistent.
Yeah.
That's consistent with your experience.
So I'll just bust out right now and be like, "Hi, Kellenvor. I got to the place, and they said that the guy is dead already. So was that the guy, or do I have to do something else? Let me know."
He's talking to his food?
No, he's praying.
Oh.
Do it.
And then I start eating.
Okay.
I don't have to pay for this, right? Like, I was forced here. I don't have to pay for this bowl, right?
He's on the house for today. You're with the right table.
Thank God.
That sounds like something Kashana would have said. And Vittle's like looking into his eyes like, are you really Kashano? Did you come back somehow as a monkey with an alligator arm? And she just like stares into Sip's eyes for like not mean, but like curiously for like a good 4 to 6 seconds. Just like
just enough to be creepy, right?
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
just to be
Like,
off-putting.
what do you
like,
you want a staring contest? I mean, I don't know if I have any cash on me to do a bet.
Jabetta, what are you doing?
What?
I'll cover this bet.
I'm gonna shake her a little bit, like Jabetta. Hey,
You want the fruit? Because it's mine.
no, I don't want your fucking fruit.
It's good fucking fruit. I don't know why
It's
you wouldn't
pretty-
want
It
it.
is good
It's pretty
fucking
good
fruit.
stuff. It's an assortment. Some of it's stuff you've never seen or tasted before,
Everything
but it's all
Cookie
very,
makes is
very
good.
flavorful.
Everything Cookie
okay.
makes is good.
Back to the task. Calazar,
Yes.
what steps do we need to take?
We need to go to the facility and go inside and see what they know about traveling between worlds.
What facility? Where is that?
It is. Where are we again? Give me a moment. And he conjures up a map real quick and just kind of like checks it out.
Same place the keep's always been.
Look, I've been in some nightmares and some fever dreams, so forgive me when I'm just not like quite 100% just yet.
For sure.
Can we all see this map?
To be fair, you woke up to some things a little bit different.
Yeah, you can see it.
I'm pointing out things. What's that? What's that? What's that, Cal? Cal, what's that? What's that, Cal?
Oh, I missed this. And he points to the Sword Mountains. He says, yes, it was in the hills out here. It was a manor of sorts, and it goes below it, I imagine, is where the facility was. I haven't heard from them in some time. They could be dead. Maybe they released something. I'm sure it will be fun for everyone.
Hey, Jobetta says, so that sounds like some killing, and I've been cooped up here for a week since Kashano's passing, so I'm about that. You guys want to go kill some shit?
I'm on the murder train. Let's go.
This guy
Who
gets
are
it.
you people?
I'm here to help.
This girl, she doesn't quite get it, but she's here for it.
You sure we're going to be killing? Well, never mind. It tends to happen anyways. Sure, why not? Kalzar, how far is this place? And do we have a warp that goes there?
It's not far, but I don't believe there was a teleportation circle that goes directly there. You will have to take the old-fashioned route.
Of course.
How
long?
Oh, a little while.
Within a day?
Jerry, do you have any of your wyverns left?
Wyverns?
Oh yes, they're like angry winged lizards, terrible things. But they can carry quite a bit. And she comes over. It's like, Calazar, I'm tired of this. Yes, I do have some wyverns. It was a while to get them out of the forest. Maybe morning, Lilith. How are you doing?
Doing well. Sorry.
It's good to see. Perhaps we can lash some to a cart for you guys.
Please.
You're gonna put winged creatures on a cart?
Oh yes, I do it all the time. They used to pull my ship. It will be fine. I am Black Terry Borden, though, but it is a pleasure to meet you.
I'm all about this. Let's go right now. And I'm standing up. I'm like, where are these? Where?
I mean, we might as well go as fast as we can. Because I really would like to go back.
Are there enough for all of us?
There should be enough seats in the cart.
Can we bring the dog? Gilbetta, let's bring the dog. Oh my god. And I'm running outside. I'm like,
Last time you didn't want to bring the dog! And she's yelling as he's like...
They're a dog.
There is a large, like, oversized wolf in the room. Yeah, it's sleeping
not
on
a dog.
Comically small bed.
Riptide! So Bill's gonna follow Redan and be like, Riptide! And like she's on the other side of him petting while Redan is on one side of him petting him.
Oh.
It's okay, Rolda, he won't hurt you.
I'm gonna
He's
run
very
over to
big and teethy.
Yes.
I'm running over to Sips and I'm
Lovely.
taking my collar off. I'm like, here, do you want to talk to him? He's so cool. Do you want to talk to him?
Do it.
Put this on. You'll love it. Oh my god.
I like grab it.
Yeah.
Is a spiked red leather collar?
I'm ripping over to the dog again.
Is that necklace now more magical? No, she probably used your other hand instead.
Yeah, I use my other hand, and then I'm like, do I? See, the thing is, I don't know if I want to put this on. What the hell does it do?
It doesn't, it's fun. It won't hurt you, it's fine.
I can't say anything.
This will be the first trust.
I don't know.
System
All
will be
right,
good.
this is my first trust because you got to trust me too. And I grab it with both hands and put it around. So.
Okay, when you grab it with both hands, you're initially expecting a reaction.
Yeah.
But there's nothing comes out of the alligator hand this time.
Like no curse?
No, nothing.
There's like a moment when he has it and he's like, huh.
What do you go ahead, put it on.
Yeah, sure. And then he clips it closed or whatever.
You clip it closed and you can hear the dog's voice now.
Ah. What is it?
It's
Part of
like,
me was like, oh, has this thing been fake all along? Because I don't think anyone but Redan has actually tried it.
And Redan is like possibly crazy.
He's just talking to himself, and he's like, I can hear the squirrels.
Yeah.
I
he
resent
carries
that on
around
so many
some-
levels.
He has like a troll head or something. He talks to it every now and then.
So yeah, the dog is like, I am a good boy. Thank you so much. I was so sad when you were gone. Thank you for returning.
Oh, we missed
I
you, Riptide.
immediately pull it off. Just like,
Hey,
I'm
we
like,
have.
oh god.
We have. You can talk to some of our pet dinosaurs too if you want.
Oh, I've had bad times with dinosaurs. No, thank you.
Oh, but we have a baby owl.
Oh, baby owl.
Baby owl.
What?
He's
We have
an
a
elf.
baby. We have a baby dinosaur.
A baby Albertosaurus.
I mean, as long as it doesn't eat me, I'm fine, I guess.
Baby Albertosaurus from Alberta. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Well, look, that's where it was discovered. It's complex. But,
Alberta strong.
yeah, that's so. Eventually, this dog show heads outside to the cart, and the wyvern's already lashed up for everyone.
Yeah, I hand back the necklace to Rodan and be like, thanks for letting me experience that. And I hand it back. And nothing happens?
Nothing happens.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to sleight of hand the purple one onto her hand.
All right, give me that sleight of hand check.
Will it work?
Hold please. Hold please. Oh god. Come on. Oh, yeah. Typical.
No, you see him trying to like slide a ring onto your finger.
I'm like, I'm not into it, dude. And then I just keep walking.
It's a perfect reaction.
I love it.
Awesome.
So,
Is Calazar coming with us or no?
no, Calazar's not going anywhere.
Oh, I write down like list everything we need to do so we don't go out of order.
He writes on the paper, I don't know, look for interdimensional stuff, and gives it to you.
I imagine,
Helpful.
Sips, I imagine you'll be able to maybe spot some of these interdimensional stuffs.
I mean,
Maybe.
I'm just as prepared as you all, so we'll all have to just fucking go for it.
Fuck yeah! And Shobata gets in the cart.
As we walk, Lilith's gonna be like, this seems like a lot of work. Are you sure you want to go back to wherever you came from? I mean, this place is not bad.
It's fucking cold. I want to go home.
Lilith, would you want to go, wouldn't you want to go home if you got sucked through a portal to somewhere else?
No way. That sounds fucking amazing.
Okay, well, that's why I said with Lilith and not
I
with
mean,
Dan.
my life is like a roller coaster. It just, it
Welcome
goes
to
up
the
and down all the
club.
time. Yeah.
I'd say at this point, Rilda is just closely following by Redan's heel because he seems both like the nicest one and the one who needs the most help. She's not sure whether she's been invited to the party, but she's just
we did.
decided.
Are you gonna be like the therapy dog, but cobalt? Just like
pretty much?
That's pretty much Rolda's whole thing.
Hold on, Rolda, what are you doing? As I noticing that, just kind of like following
Helping.
us.
Yeah, she said she wanted to help. I mean, we could use it. We're down a member, so why not?
Riptide is our new member.
Okay. Oh.
I mean, look, Lilith, I don't know why you're surprised that I would like a cleric. I mean,
You know what?
God.
Clerics are good.
So,
That's what I fucking thought.
Sips,
Easy.
once you make it out of the tavern, you're given some like sacks of fruits for the road because Cookie doesn't like to send anybody out on empty stomachs.
Canister or thermos of a drink.
Oh, look, there's some drinks.
About to say, Lilith was about to do her little Tommy yell and be like, Tommy!
The standard cookie care package, which is a basket filled with drinks and food and supplies, is given. And it was so sorely missed from when it was no longer there.
We have not had this care package in so long.
There's a keg of psychedelics in my backpack. Just be aware of that.
Okay.
Oh,
Like a fucking
You're
keg.
super loud, dude.
yeah, you're super loud. I don't know what
Yeah.
happened.
Turn down your gain.
Oh,
Okay. Lilith's gonna be like, well, time to warm up, and takes a drink. Because
Okay.
if any of you ever drink when it's cold, it warms you up on the inside.
yeah, it's a little nippy. But Sips, when you get outside there, you see this place is actually like an enormous, kind of like a small city. And there's walls. There's a bunch of like goblins and kobolds and things running around. They're building walls and they're running the place. And you also see a enormous yellow and green triceratops kind of lumbering around. Also a big two-legged toothy dinosaur walking around and another smaller two-legged toothy dinosaur sticking close to it.
When I see the dinosaurs, I immediately run up and drop to my knees.
They're real.
Yeah, that's Al and Snappy. And that
Do you
one's
wanna
bowling
talk to them?
ball.
Oh my god, do you want to talk to them?
Yeah, let her talk to them.
So that plays out, and Rolda has a conversation with the dinosaur.
Are you God?
What's God?
Danny
And this is
Wow.
ongoing. This this existential
Wouldn't that
crisis.
be exactly what a god would say?
Yeah, that's
So wise.
depending on who you address. Like, I mean, if you address Albert, it's like, "What's a god? I don't know." And if you address Bowling Ball, it's like, "What?" are you talking about?
I will tell Cullumvor that we met and you seem very nice.
Excellent. So these horrifying winged creatures with stingers on their tails are lashed up to a cart, and it looks like everything's ready to go.
Seems safe. Is there like a, I don't know, some kind of robe or long piece of cloth somewhere? Maybe somebody threw over their jacket somewhere. Because I'd like to steal it because I'm really fucking cold.
Tommy notices you shivering, the guy who is turning into mist in the bar.
Mm-hmm.
And he just comes up behind you and he has crafted a fuzzy like robe for you and kind of places it over you. My apologies, I am very sneaky.
Yeah, what the hell?
I saw that you were cold and I decided to make you this robe.
Well, thanks.
I'm very good with a needle.
I don't like it that you said that.
It's fine. I'm told you get used to me.
Well, I'm leaving, so I am very much not used to you, so I'm gonna go now.
Perhaps we shall meet again. And he disappears.
Do not get used to that. Okay. I just like bundle myself up and hop towards the cart and get on top and say, "What?"
I tug on Radan's I don't know, pants, whatever he's wearing.
What?
I think that guy's a vampire.
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you know, because I've seen them before.
No, he's okay.
Okay.
Come on. Riptide, you too. Come on.
And just like happy on the cart, tongue out.
Oh, and Rolda
like
can
on
hear
the
it because Rolda's still wearing the collar,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Rolda would be able to hear Riptide.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Cart ride.
How big is this cart, or are we like squished in?
It's big enough. It's something that's been cobbled together for you guys. And before you leave, actually MT1, and this is a bit startling for you, Sips, like everything else today.
Yeah, everything's a fucking trip right now.
This, what appears to be a humanoid figure that seems to be made out of wood and metal, walks up to your cart.
Got wooden robots. Interesting.
My apologies.
What's up, MT?
I heard that you were journeying to study some perhaps interdimensional equipment.
Yeah.
If there's anything there, if you could bring it back, I may be able to integrate it into our existing portal system.
Hell yes.
That would be good.
Yes.
Anything particular? We don't really know what we're looking for. Anything specific?
I'm not entirely certain myself. So, I guess return with anything of interest.
Okay.
I will bring everything back.
Can-
Clear a lot of space in the vault.
She's gonna be tearing up fucking floor tiles and throwing them in the bag of holding.
All right.
And just make sure it's not going to be anything we're going to regret bringing back, Radan.
I'm gonna bring the whole building. And with that, you're done with all the NPC visits, and you guys are prepared to.
Yep. So, but I'm on the cart.
You're on the cart, ready to go.
Yep.
I say my goodbyes to Cookie, Cherry, and Melissa, and Spoonie.
Yep. Everybody wishes you well, and you take off into the sky.
How
And,
long is this trip?
It is. It's a couple minutes. You've got time to get friendly with each other on your way there.
I'm
On the way.
No.
Oh.
I'm first here. I'm having some
Put
of
your
Cookie's
hand on
mead.
top of face.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm having some of Cookie's mead.
Okay, you have some of Cookie's mead. Give me that con check. And I hope you fail it because it'd be fun to see. Yeah, you're done. So He pulls out this flask, has a swig of it, his eyes roll back, and he flops down onto the deck.
Is this guy suicidal? Was that poison? Like what?
No,
He does that quite often.
Cookies mead has has some special properties. It can take you into a void world where you see things. I don't know. Kashano was there a couple of times.
You sure it's the meat and not him doing his thing where he falls backwards and falls on the floor again?
I mean,
too?
we saw him drink the mead, right?
Uh-huh.
We saw
Yeah,
him, like, take it.
so,
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's Kashano's done it. Kashano did it. Kashano.
Sounds like a fun party group.
Yep.
Ah.
And then as soon as when she says Kashano's name, Jobetta gets quiet and pulls out his book that she has with her.
Okay.
And reads through it.
I'm sitting at the front of the cart going, wow! Wow!
Seeing that Rolda seems to be easily amused on her own, I'm gonna turn to Sips and be like, "So, what's up with your if you don't mind me asking?"
Well, I mean, it's a lot that is kind of hard to talk about, but I mean, pretty much it's cursed, so, you know, if I touch you with it, I can curse you. So don't touch it. But
All right.
it seems like here it doesn't seem to work much. So I don't know what's going on.
So I was
with
going to say,
that.
maybe still don't tell
Really?
Redan that, because if he finds out that he could get a curse, he's going to want it. So,
What? Why would you ever want to curse?
he's
He's a very curious creature.
Yeah, I don't really know how to describe him other than he wants all the information he can get, even if it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
He wants curses, and he thinks everything like that's cool. He thought it was really cool that he passed out and invited old gods to stay in his head.
Yeah, what was it? Cyric, I think he was making a deal with, and next thing you know, he had
Yep.
it was just
He
bad
had
times.
tethers to other gods, and it was a whole thing. But basically, long story short, if he finds out that he could get a curse from you, he's going to try everything in his power to get it.
Yeah,
So-
please make sure he doesn't. He already passes out. Last time we were in the battle, he had a seizure. I don't know what's going on with this man.
He
was-
sounds like a
yeah.
whole hodgepodge of crap, of like a freaking disaster.
That pretty much sums it up.
I mean, I
yes.
connect,
man.
but you know.
He's I mean, he's a decent guy, but boy got some issues.
So then, how long have you guys been a group?
Oh, well now. Turning to Jabetta and the passed out Redan. Has it been 2 months, maybe 3, 4?
Since
I
you
don't
guys
know.
joined us. Kashano and I were together for a little while longer before that.
Of course.
How long was it, Puck, would that have been?
Almost a year.
Okay, so it has been almost. Okay.
Yeah.
How long has it been since we joined? Redan and
A couple months.
Okay.
I. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So me and Kashano were together for almost a year, and you guys came in a couple of months ago.
Kind of like look around the cart. Where's Castrano?
He's gone.
Like on a trip?
No, like dead.
Ah.
He
Okay.
made a huge sacrifice to save us all.
Well, I'm sorry for your loss.
He was my best friend. But he left a song and a note and this book, because I'd still have it in my hand. This book is some songs that he wrote before he passed.
I mean, you could put that on an album and sell it.
He would love that.
Lilith is curious, but she's not going to say anything.
Any con he could do or anything to make money, he would love it.
Then him and I would have gotten along. I'm sorry I couldn't meet him.
You probably would have. That's why I was looking at you earlier, because you kind of remind me of him.
Ah,
A bit
you know,
bittersweet.
other than the monkey thing, right?
Yeah.
Or
other than
was
the
he a monkey? I
No,
don't
he acted like one, but no.
know.
Hmm.
And Jobetta says, not quite like I can, though, and then turns into a monkey.
Okay, that's racist.
Yeah. Sips is like, I don't know if I should be
Bring those spell
offended
slots.
or flattered. I don't fucking know.
Also, great use of wild shape.
Oh, she's doing that already. Okay.
And then I'll come back.
Mm-hmm.
So it takes some time, but eventually you guys make your way to the destination as lined up for you by Calazar. And kind of partially into the mountainside, there is this simple building, and parts of it have fallen into collapse and disrepair.
Quaint.
The doors are flopped on the ground. They're off the hinges.
Any signs of life?
Doesn't appear to be.
Hello.
Your voice echoes off into the hills.
All
This
right.
is way too quiet.
Sips, you feel this place is charged.
With wild magic,
Yeah, like it's thick.
it's teeming.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
What's wrong?
Well, okay. Seems like this whole place is just like juiced up on wild magic, which is a bad combination, as in if this is a zone of wild magic, any spells cast in this area will go wild, or has a chance at least to go wild.
Oh, the player in me is excited. Sorry.
So
How do you-
I should not protect us from evil?
That's not how it works, and you definitely should not be casting anything. Unless
Not-
you want to have, I don't know, maybe some
Right.
other creatures from other portals coming in. We'll make it a party. It's fine.
So you
I
can,
mean, if they're nice like you.
but we don't want to take
Oh.
that chance. They might not be.
All right. So,
So you can just sense that, like that's.
I guess it's mostly just like, I don't know. It's like getting hit with like I don't know. It's like a
Like
Like
getting
a-
a shock.
yeah. It's like getting a shock. It's like when you're in a thunderstorm. You know, you just feel your fur standing up on end. And he kind of like turns to you all and is like, wait, no fur. Fuck. Okay, well, you get what I mean.
I mean,
just-
when I'm a bear, sometimes I get what you're saying.
are
okay,
you talking
so
about like
then
the chills that run down your spine kind of feeling?
Yeah, or whatever you guys call like goosebumps or something like that on your skin.
Ah.
Okay, so
Walter hears Riptide say, I get it. The dog's just like tongue out.
Would this also count for magical weapons too, or just casting in general?
Well, I think anything that has magical charge to it has a chance of going wild. So if you have a magical item, it may just get all fucked up. But then again, this is kind of new to me too. So why don't we just figure it out?
Gilbetta looks down at a passed out Redan and just sighs a heavy sigh.
Should we just leave him here?
I mean, I feel like we shouldn't, but also at the same time, if we tell him that
No
there's
magic.
wild magic, he's gonna be trying to do all of the magic.
Can I go? Well, it's like, look, I think this guy's passed out, right? But he seems like probably your heavy hitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he probably doesn't have to deal with magic if he's gonna be punching.
Well, he's got like a magic ring and weapons.
And he does have a bit of
and
magic something.
He does magic like I don't know. He used magic to find our enemy and to summon the gods, and
I mean, it all sounds like a big hodgepodge, but why don't we just like give it a go? And I'm gonna shock grasp his fucking chest.
I love it.
Yes.
All right, give me that. Give me that roll. I mean, you don't need
sure.
much because he's like unconscious. So if you look at the top of the page where it says advantage, disadvantage, normal.
Yeah, let me just get to my.
Oh, sure.
Level 3, shocking grasp. Go.
that is I do remember now that we're playing D&D.
Yeah, shocking grasp.
Love it.
Go in there.
All right, and I mean, I think that's enough in the form that he's in. Yeah, so Redan, you get shocked. And you wake up and you take 11 lightning damage.
Morning, sleepyhead.
There we go.
That was
And
amazing.
Sips, I need you to roll a D100 for me. And how
Here we
you do
go.
that here.
Here we go. down the
Oh
rabbit
wait, I
hole.
think I see it. The little thingy, right?
Well, there's
on the left.
yeah, on the left,
Yeah.
there's like a.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, hey, there you go. You found it
Right.
faster than anybody.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, you are overcome with an incredible sense of fear, and you are terrified of Redan for the next.
Oh no!
Oh, me?
no.
Yeah, for the next like 5 seconds.
I kind of like I shock him, and I go, oh fuck, wait, no, haha, no, never mind, tap out, I'm
Wow,
out,
what?
It's a natural reaction.
What
and
is
I like
happening?
probably like move back and fall off of the cart, just like fuck.
Looking over the card like, aren't you clumsy? What?
My
It's just
tail.
Dan.
My tail
we
is
on the
just
ground?
fluffed up.
Oh yeah, you just puffed right up. Angry cat tail.
Yeah, wait. Do we go inside this thing yet, or what?
No, we're not inside.
No, you guys
We're
are
in the
still
cart.
outside,
Okay.
like messing around with the cart.
Okay. Sips.
Just chill out, cool down.
Are you okay?
I like point to Rodan. I'm like, don't fucking kill me.
He loves stuff like that.
Are
think
you
you're
sure
fine.
you
I
don't need a
wouldn't
drink?
dare. That was amazing.
See,
He doesn't
That's-
care.
Yeah.
Did you get
Fine.
hurt?
And then the fear fades.
Fuck. Okay. All right. No, I'm not afraid of you. He kind of like crosses his arms and pouts a bit. God, I hate wild magic.
Wait, is that what that was?
Yeah. So pretty much when I cast, I kind of fucked up a bit because I totally did not realize we were that close enough to the wild magic sphere that it got affected. So pretty much when I cast it, it just sent a huge rush of nope chemicals through me, which scared the living crap out of me.
So stuff like that is what could happen if we cast in this.
Zone.
Yeah.
I look up Sips. Does Sip have any kind of weapon on him?
I don't know, Sips, what do you carry for a weapon?
I mean, he doesn't have many. He only has really like a dagger.
Okay.
He has a dagger.
I look at Sips and I'm just like, if you're not using magic, what are you going to use in case we get into danger?
I mean, I can hide real well.
Now he reminds me of Zabelle.
Oh, right.
Does this magic thing happen only to you?
I mean, it's happened to me almost my entire life, so I don't know if it happens to you guys. Why don't you go and test it? Give it a whirl.
I'm going to pull
Okay.
out my sword and just kind of swing it around to see if anything happens to it.
Nope, nothing.
Slamming my
Alright.
mace on the ground. Activate. Let's go.
You slam your mace on the ground, it cracks and ignites with flames. Nope, nothing.
Hello, squirrels.
Okay. Right, Rolda.
Still wearing the collar.
So it's just me?
Can I hear the squirrels?
Cool.
Yeah, the squirrels like
Cool.
wave and they're like, hey, what's up?
Can I have
I'm
my
gonna-
collar back? You, little thing.
Little thing.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll cast Druidcraft to make some nearby blooms on a tree.
Okay,
Just like
Ooh.
it happens.
Wild
Nothing
magic?
else goes off.
What?
The fuck? It is just you.
God damn it. It is always me, isn't it? God fucking shit. Well, okay. I guess we'll just have to go through and pray I don't have to use magic. I'm not promising that.
pray, and Jobetta starts praying.
You
Okay.
said the magic word.
Hi, Calimbor. I don't know if you got my last message.
Oh god,
I
we have
walk.
2 of them.
I walk.
All right.
Hey, we have a thing to do. Come on. We don't have time for this at the moment.
I'm following behind.
There is always time to pray.
Okay, I'm gonna go help. Bye.
So you
But you
guys
can always save it for
walk
later too. I do
into
want to go to
this
Sips
place.
and hand her a bow and arrow if he wants to accept it. Do you know how to use this at least?
No, but it might come in handy.
Better than nothing. I hand my bow
I
and
can
arrow.
smack somebody with it.
Please don't break it.
So I bring you guys into the room here. So once you get up to the doorway, you kind of walk on the broken doors that are thrown down in front of this place. And as you all go inside, there's a still magically lit chandelier at the top of this place, and a very unusual statue that appears to be of a woman. But the statue itself, the face of the woman stops at the mouth, and then there's no head beyond that. But there are 2 horns that come up from the side and nearly meet in the middle.
2 horns?
Do I recognize this at all?
Yeah.
You want me to what?
You can do a check.
Yeah, what would?
You can play D&D as much as you'd like.
Yeah.
Can I do a religion check?
You can do any kind of check
Yeah.
you like.
Cool. Let me know if it gets me.
I'm gonna do an Arcana check.
One of the few things I know about. Oh, I
A
gotta change my
history
name over
check.
here.
From stories with my -1.
Oh,
Yeah, of
52
course.
minus
Of course.
one.
Of course, I can never do history.
You all do this. You all look at it. This is not like anything any of you have ever seen before.
Creepy.
This is just super weird. This doesn't match any deity. It doesn't match any worship or religion or any history that you know about.
All right. I want
Is
to
it broken or does it look sculpted as if it's just flat here?
It looks like it was deliberately sculpted that way.
I'm checking for bodies.
There don't appear to be any, but there is some blood splatter on a floor. If you guys walk in just to your right, there's a pile of furniture and stools and shelves piled up at a door, and there's some streaks of blood on the floor underneath it.
Does it look recent?
No.
Is this what
Mystery.
is this thing here? Is this like a bench or like a
That's the chandelier.
okay?
Just clearing the rest of the room, looking around.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a perception.
Yeah, perception check.
Okay.
I cannot move my.
Actually,
Nope.
no, why bother with investigation? Still got a -1. You know what? I'll try my luck. Investigation.
I went investigation too.
I might have made you
Am I lucky?
roll the.
Nope.
There we go. Try that.
Yes.
There we go.
Only an 11.
All right.
Oh, Radan's got 22 on investigation.
So you guys take a look around. You do see a door at the other end of the room that appears to be, doesn't look like it has any locks on it or anything.
I'm gonna kneel down and try to peek through the crack. I guess I don't really need to kneel. I'm only like 2.5 feet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to just peek through a crack using my excellent Cobalt Dark Vision.
You peek through a crack. It appears to be dark inside.
Ah, yes.
What's that wheel in the center of the room?
My
that's the
hypothesis was
chandelier.
correct.
Chandelier.
Riptide,
is
do you smell
dark.
anything?
Smells like death.
Hold on, Wilda was saying she saw something.
Yes, it is dark, just as I suspected.
Oh.
Sips, as you go deeper into this place, the crackle, the thickness of the wild magic gets worse.
It's like a bad mist of, like being at a swimming pool.
Yeah, basically, it's like getting off. It's like getting off an airplane in Florida. Like you just become wet. Like you just.
Well, I am from the jungle, so I'm kind of like, it's normal, but
Yeah, but
that's I don't feel right about it. though.
It's like that, but wild magic.
Yeah, yeah.
Can I pick this? Oh, no, go for it.
No, I was gonna say, with the statue that I'm looking at right now, is there any kind of like, can I do investigation or something to see if any knobs or any sort of devices on it, or?
Absolutely. You can roll me an
Okay.
investigation check.
Okay.
And as you're checking this thing over, I'm looking to see if I can pick it up.
Okay.
Like the statue?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Redan, seems to be beyond your strength to move this statue. It's made out of a material you've never seen before.
Ooh.
When I notice him doing this, I'm gonna go help.
And Sips, with your investigation of 9,
Yeah.
it's not great, but
No.
you do notice something as the only person who's taken a close look at this statue. Underneath some dust at the base of it, there is an inscription that says Ashiok.
Ashiok.
What was that?
Ashiok.
There seems to be something written on the bottom. It says Ashiok. I'm gonna touch it.
Okay.
I'm gonna lean down and I kind of wipe away the dust.
Did you say the Ashiok out loud?
Hmm?
'Cause if so, I'm gonna do it.
Do you say Ashiok out loud? Or you kept it to yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I say it.
And then we gather.
All right. You touch it, and as you're wiping the dust away, you get a shock. You get a wild magic shock.
Okay. This might be a battery or something. Or
And-
wild magic.
The wild magic shock ripples through the statue up to the horns, and like a Jacob's ladder up through the horns till it reaches the top, and then it pops off at the top,
Oh, this is good.
and
Oh.
the building shakes.
Oh, shit!
Very good.
Like a tremor ripples through it, and then it stops.
Okay, don't touch the statue. Got it. I move away. Like, no.
I put my
Oh, no.
hand in front of Redan just in case he tries to reach out.
Now, when he said Ashiok, I'm thinking in history check on it for a 22.
Not like anything you've ever seen before.
Maybe it's one of those things where you gotta write it down and look at it backwards. Like red rum or something.
If we have an hour, I can see if this person exists somewhere else.
I feel like we
hour?
should just no. I feel like we can wait
Proceed.
on that.
All right. Which door?
Isn't there only the one?
Looks like only one door, yes.
I thought there was a second one with this bench.
There seems to be a door behind all that rubble, like somebody piled a bunch of stuff in front of it. And there are streaks of blood leading into the room.
Do we really want to go in the bloody room?
Redan, do you think you can move that bench?
We're going into the bloody room. Of course. Why?
Maybe we should look the other direction first.
The door that looks unbloody? That would be nice.
Again, I've said this before. This is probably where the stuff is going to be because somebody clearly has tried to block it off.
Yeah.
What if it's
The
like-
door at the bottom is unlocked.
No, fuck it. Moving the bench. Let's
Oh,
go.
shit.
Let's go.
I'm having some Citadel deja vu with the creep that was under the thing.
That turned out fine.
Redan is
Did it?
throwing furniture out of the
Yeah,
way.
we're alive. aren't we?
He's just chucking stuff out.
I'm moving back.
You
Yeah.
can move
Yeah.
this stuff with relative ease. There's no problem at all.
As they say, turned out fine. I like stand next to Stips and like, yes, until we unleash some ancient being.
That sounds fucking awesome. Gilberta, you ready?
Hold on, I'll just want to like open this door a peek and see what it like.
The moment you open that door,
Oh, boy.
a bunch of lights light up in this room.
Oh.
In this room.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm just gonna step inside and get a general. What am I seeing?
It looks like a study.
Okay.
There's shelves filled with all kinds of like artifacts and items. There's a bunch of tables with books. There are some places with some rotten food laying on it.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Hey, Redan, can you come grab some of these books for Pin?
The fuck? You just told me to open this one door.
Well,
Make up your damn
we're
mind.
gonna go that way, but
All right. I'm
I
going
know
to
I'm not.
investigate, seeing what I can find in this room.
Okay.
I know I'm not very
For
good at
a nat
investigation.
20, 25.
Oh shit!
Whew.
Nice.
I'm gonna
So
do another perception in this room.
Wandering on over there. Good perception.
Riptide, watch this door. Make sure nothing comes out.
Whoa. All right. So, Redan, with your investigation of that shelf, you find what appears to be an item in a glass case. It's fairly large. It looks like an arm of some kind of creature.
Oh god.
It's fleshy, and then it has like this, almost like a mantis's arm, but it's sharpened like a blade, and it has this piece just sitting inside of it.
I'm pulling out my troll head and going, do you want that?
You got an arm?
I have an arm to go with my troll head. This is amazing. I'm happy.
Gilbetta, you also notice in that case where you're looking with him, there's another container that has what appears to be a leg inside of it, and the leg looks like some twisted amalgamation of flesh and steel.
Redan,
There are portions of it that you can see through, and there's some kind of thick, glowing green liquid flowing through it. It just looks horrific.
Shit, yeah, let's grab that too.
And Sips, do you want to take a look around anywhere?
Yeah, I do. I want to see if I could steal some shit.
Sips, you want to do an investigation check for me
Oh,
while you're
sorry,
at that table? Oh, that'll work too. They're both
Okay.
So with your 15 Sips, you go over to this table and you notice some very familiar looking crystals.
No.
Okay. Are these four claimer crystals?
They appear to be four claimer crystals.
Shit.
You've seen these before.
Oh, crap.
Worlds collide.
That's awesome. You brought that.
I
What you got over
grabbed
there?
one.
What's that? What's that?
I pick it up and I examine it and I'm like, oh fuck. How the fuck? Okay. Well, funny fact, this one's not from here. It's from where I'm from. Oh, that's these things are pretty powerful. I would not want to fuck with these. Okay. How many are there?
There are at least 5 of them.
Whoa.
And from what you can see, the ones that are here seem to be inert, almost like they're drained.
Oh, okay. So they're kind of like a blank looking one or whatever. Okay. Well, at least these are harmless, but the fuck? Why are they here? How'd they even get four-claimer tech? Okay. I'm gonna take them.
All right.
Because don't want anybody to have them.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
On that desk, there is a journal.
I guess I take the journal and I open it up.
All right. You open up the journal, and it's a list of research logs.
Oh god, it's a book.
Oh, get it away from me.
I gotta read it. Is
I want
anybody
that
here a
book.
good reader?
Gimme. Me.
All right.
I want the book.
Read it out to the group.
All right, but before I do that, I throw Holdo Baggins on the ground and say, take whatever you can take.
It starts this bag that he's thrown on the floor starts to like maneuver around the room, like snuffling up specimens and dumping it into its bag. So the research manual says, first it starts out with the first log, the magic was purely theoretical. We gathered the materials, put everything in place, and performed the ritual. The gate opened, and then she came to us. Her powers were terrifying. Many of us went mad. Eventually, she named herself as Ashiok. And she told us of her ability to move between worlds.
I am very interested in this.
Well, if you keep it, maybe you can sell it. Maybe I'm good fanfic or something. Okay, so
Rolda, I didn't forget about you.
Oh, I'm busy.
You're peering through that door.
I'm
It's
examining very intensely.
It's dark in that room, but in the reflections of the light, you can see metal reflecting in that room.
Oh, I found something. It's shiny in there.
all right, I'm interested.
You have my attention.
And
Open it. Go.
I'll wait. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna be behind the table.
Yeah, that's safe distance.
Yeah, no, you can do it.
Hold
Go
on.
for
Keep
it.
eating. Open the door. Let's go.
You open the door, and then it lights up in here, and it appears to be a kitchen.
Kitchens.
There's some rotten foods laid out, and there's various containers and items, and a very unusual stove.
Based on what I'm seeing here, we can deduce that the killer, having failed to let them finish dinner, is very rude.
It was the candlestick.
A rude
Candlestick in the front room. Okay, so then. Is there anything else I can steal here?
Oh, there's tons of
Yeah.
stuff. There's research tools. There's a
There's like,
couple books.
yeah, because Sips is really into antiques. Like,
Oh
he
yeah, no.
loves
There's
antiques.
this place is an antique roadshow. You can pick up as many.
Fuck yeah.
So yeah, I imagine you're like rooting through drawers and like.
Yeah, I'm
shoving
just gonna like read through drawers,
pockets.
but he doesn't even go after like things that look nice. He's mostly just likes to find things that it's like, oh, it's an old, like an old whistle or like an old.
Well, I imagine you go through it and there's like some of this stuff is just like, oh, well, we don't have this in my world. And you just
Yeah,
throw it
yeah,
in your
exactly.
pocket,
He's like,
right?
pocket
Just-
that, pocket that. Yeah, the body parts is a little weird.
Can't
Gonna
sell
stay away
those.
from that. Nah, well, I think we have way too many on my side, so I'm not gonna. It's a flooded market, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
absolutely.
I'm picking up any books that are there and asking Rolda if she can do anything to tell if there's anything magic in here, specifically items.
Do I detect good and evil as or I don't have it as like a class feature, right? Detect magic or anything?
I don't think. No, I think that's like
Not
a.
like a-
You got to get a spell or something for it.
Okay, no. So I'm pretty sure I don't have that spell. Nope.
Gilberta does.
Can anyone find magic items?
Okay, so Gilberta,
They should be glowing.
as you cast your detect magic here, there's like a hissing, crackling, and then a burst of feedback hits you. And I need you to roll a d100 for me.
Oh, shit.
I totally forgot. This whole place is magic. It's magic. Wow, magic here.
Oh, shit.
We don't know what that means yet.
Okay, so
Oh, shit.
at the start of each turn for the next minute, you have to roll again.
Oh, good.
So
Is this a burst that everyone experienced?
yeah, like you guys felt it. It was like the room became electrically charged, and then there's like a.
Okay,
Holy
I'm gonna get-
shit, that was
So
amazing.
the walls here are made out of stone, right?
Yeah.
Roldy goes, ah! And runs over to a wall and tries to cast meld into stone.
Okay, what did we talk about in the cart outside before we got in this building?
All right,
When it
roll
comes to
that.
using magic.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm losing my mind over here. Sips is laughing his ass off.
Roll to
He's
give me a
well, was it
D100
just
roll.
me?
71. All right, you gain resistance to all damage for the next minute.
That's awesome.
Nice.
It's appropriate for
That's
being
a pretty good
melded
one.
into
Do I
stone,
successfully meld into the stone though?
Yeah, it still works.
Also that? Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, well, I'm just gonna be there for a while, probably more than a minute, so
So, yeah, you like hide in the
I'm
wall.
gonna be watching until it seems safe, but I have up to 8 hours I could stay in this wall.
So, Lilith, do you want to give me a check for that shelf you're looking at?
Yes, please. Where are you? Perception, you said?
Yep. So in this shelf, you find a long glass case, and inside there is what appears to be a brass tube with wooden fittings on it. And it's also got a couple of glass filaments on it and a couple odd things. It looks a lot like the stuff that you guys saw that the Zentarum has, but this has way more attachments and features to it, and it's partially disassembled.
Interesting.
Lilith, are there any body parts over there?
Not really. I'm.
What'd you find?
Not quite sure, actually.
Like a lot of this shit in here. Seems
Yes.
Can it fit in the bag?
There's a lot of weird shit in here.
I mean, we could probably. Oh, gosh.
Throw it in the bag. Let's keep going.
Into
Did my detect magic work, by the way?
or research.
It
oh
worked,
yeah.
but the problem is you're like overloaded from it. It's
Everything's
like
wild
this,
magic here.
this whole place is just like you're swimming in a pool of magic.
Okay.
Full of magic.
So it's almost like we're dealing with like some ritual Satanists, some people or something. They're
Yeah, some people dug into something here.
yeah, they did something maybe they're not supposed to.
And actually, Sips,
There's
as
more
you're running
books.
around the room looking for cool items to shove in your pocket, when you get over to that end, something catches your eye on the far desk over here.
Mm.
It's a giant, shiny piece of metal. It appears to be made of gold.
Whoa. I mean,
And it looks kind of like a head.
huh.
It clearly has eyes in it, and it's a weird shape. It almost has like a beak to it.
I mean, steely.
Yeah, and it's heavy, so you're like picking it up and clutching it to yourself. It doesn't fit in any of your bags.
Yeah, and he does have a bag of holding, but it's like,
Mm.
I don't know if that would fit.
You could try to tuck it in if you like.
Yeah, or just like, Rodan,
Yeah.
carry this for me.
Yes. I'll put it into my bag of holding.
Okay, cool.
He's gonna keep it, you know.
Oh no, I'm gonna make sure I get it back.
I'm gonna get that back.
Good
I'm gonna
luck.
Get that back. So are we going into the death room or what? Let's.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. So. Are there any more books left to pick up from these tables?
Oh, there's books everywhere.
Okay, shove it in the bag of holding.
Okay,
I have
just
so
gathering
many
up books and
books.
throwing them in.
We could literally have our own library now. Oh, we do.
We do.
We do.
So,
Add it to our library.
Rolda, let's go. Get out of there. Come on. Get up.
Oh, did they not find anything in the kitchen?
Okay.
no, it's just mostly rotten food and stuff.
Okay. All right, into the bloody room now.
Okay.
Oh
Stand
God,
back.
it gets worse.
So, as you go into the bloody room, after you cleared everything out, the chandelier at the top of the room lights up, and you hear a low growl like that of a cat. And we are going to take a break right there.
I fucking knew it.
Sips, are you sure you want to go home? I mean, it'll be so much easier to stay here.
Hey, if
Fucking
we're
wig
gonna
is
die,
hot,
we're all gonna
man.
die together.
We're going to take a little break right there. And
Okay.
we're doing... Oh, I was going to lead into it, but...
Oh, you do it. You do it, buddy.
All right. So we're doing a bit of a special event.
What?
Rolda is only one of what will be a carnival of characters that we are going to roll out every week until our good friend Jonathan finds a permanent character. And you, the audience, have a hand in this.
Well, a little more background for those of you who are just joining us. My character died last week.
Well, I don't think we need to go into that.
Was an original character.
We've
For those of you
covered
who
it.
didn't
I feel
catch
like
the
we've
beginning of
covered
the
it.
episode. So we're looking for the new character.
Yeah, so he's looking for a new character. At the midpoint of every episode, when we introduce these new characters, we're going to ask the audience, do you want this character to move on to the next round of voting, or do you want them to be axed?
I'm going to try to use the Twitch polling feature. So during the next minute, while Puck is talking, you're going to put your votes in. So let's see how this works.
Yeah, so let us know if you want
The options are live or die.
Rolda to live or Rolda to die.
This determines what the next half's gonna be like.
a little bit.
Thank you for the subscription.
Thank you
Mario.
for the-
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you so much for
Thank
all the
you.
stuff coming in.
Yeah.
This is incredible.
Yes,
All right.
so live or die. The other things we got going on is since we crossed the 800 follower mark,
Ooh.
we have a giveaway to do
Giveaway.
during this break. Sean?
Yeah. Oh, right.
Oh, I thought you froze for a second. I was
I'm waiting for you to keep talking.
You
was
got
so intent on
you got the
listening to
thing. You got the thing. We're giving
Yes,
away
I
for
do have the
800.
thing. I have it over here. All right. So at 800, so we're going to be doing a giveaway for this custom spell book. It's leather bound. It has a nice little leaf on the end of it. And if you have spell cards, you can throw them up inside of that. And it's just really nice. It's perfect for a druid. So we'll be pairing that up and giving it away to a lucky winner.
And if we reach 900 before the end of the episode, we'll do that giveaway too. Because why not? Because y'all
Yep.
came out to see us and
Absolutely.
say hello.
Thank
And
you.
that is an Elderwood Academy mini hex chest that comes with adorable little mini dice.
They're lovely.
And it's got a little keychain thing on it too, so you can keep your dice with you at all times and make all your important life decisions with random number generation.
Perfect.
Nice.
So live or die, live or die, live or die.
All right. So let us know whether Rolda will live or die. And
Your
we'll be back
results.
after the break.
Okay, we're back after the break.
Yeah.
Turns into a flower pot.
And we're back.
Yep.
Turning into flower pots. We're gonna roll that winner. Last chance to get in. Type sips in the chat because we're gonna roll this in 3, 2, 1, and Wild Nick. 3, 2, 1. You are the winner. Wild
Congratulations, Wild Nick. In addition to this leather
Well, they
bound
said, wait,
spell
what?
book, you will be receiving this collection of Bardic Inspiration tokens and these status effect clips that attach to miniatures. And this is all care of our friend at Dungeon Keep Accessories on Etsy.
You are blessed by
You are blessed.
You are blessed by sips.
If
Like a
we
itchy monkey.
hit 900 followers, then we'll do the next
Nice.
giveaway at the end. Because why not? Because y'all came out to see us. So there you go. Also, that wig was real hot. But if we hit 900 followers, I'll put it back on. How about that?
Okay.
Welcome to long hair life, man. Welcome to long
Well,
hair
see,
life.
Well, I had that
We'll
long hair
see
on top of my regular hair, which is pretty thick. So,
We'll see if your character survives and if you have to keep wearing the wig or not.
Oh, yeah. And,
That's the question.
and the votes say that Rolda is going to stick around. So she'll be one of the options when at the end of the year for my new permanent character.
Yep.
The-
I want you to have to keep
Is
doing
you're
that
regretting
voice.
I
The
can do the voice
audience,
forever. The voice is fine.
the audience has spoken.
It's
and
the wig.
Rolda will
You're
move
gonna
I
have
on.
want both. I want you
shave
to
your
do it
head.
all.
Yeah, we could totally just shave the head.
I'm on board for it. I think,
Gotta
any
make
way
him
we
right.
can torture him further. All right. So, from this low growl in the room, everything is destroyed. And sorry, I should probably come back. Hey, we're back.
It was abrupt.
We made it into this room that was barricaded in this bizarre place where magic is fracturing in wildness, and there's all kinds of bizarre items around this place. And they went into this room and they heard a low growl like that of a cat. And in the corner, there is what appears to be a 6-legged panther with 2 spiny tentacles coming off of its back, and it is snarling at all of you.
Can I
We are
understand
in
it?
initiative.
Let's do this!
I know what that is.
Javetta's like, another panther? Why do panthers keep... What's with the panther thing?
It's got tentacles. It's not exactly a panther.
When
Yeah,
you say
but-
snarling, can I discern any sort of vocalization?
You're wearing your collar again?
Indeed.
The vocalization is get the fuck out of here or I'm gonna
What happened?
Oh shit.
You got a 1, girl.
Oh.
Sips, now you are truly one of us.
I mean, this is Sips' luck. He lives in this zone.
Oh my gosh.
He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna hold back.
Watch you
guys
guys
I'm not
take
rolling
it.
initiative for some reason. I'm gonna hand roll this.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh god.
And my mod is +3.
Oh god. Okay then.
All
All
right.
right. So
I'm ready.
Oh god,
and Lilith, Jabetta, Sips, and this thing. Oh.
okay. This is happening. Well, I still beat it, so that's fine.
No, you're fine.
Yeah,
All
totally
right.
fine.
Yeah, everything's gonna be just fine.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm first, right?
Yeah, you're up.
Every time. Almost. Okay. I will start, as always, with Bardic Inspiration on Rodan. There's my bonus, and then attack is going to be Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
And where are you, Vicious Mockery? Let me press the button. Boom. Does it hit?
All right. Well, let's see. Let's see if it can save with his wisdom. No.
Hee. All right, disadvantage on the next attack.
All right. It has disadvantage on the next attack it makes.
And it's a -4. And you know what? Getting back to the corner is not a good idea. No, there's open area. This is fine. I'm good. All right, next.
I'm in the corner, dude.
I don't know how I feel about you rolling on this program.
It does make everything take a little bit of a dark turn, doesn't it? Because now, no matter what happens, there'll be no saving you. All right, so next up.
Ooh, do cantrips count for wild things or no?
Well, let's find out. I need you to give me a D100 roll.
That's what I was asking. But now it does. All right.
I used Shocking Grasp, and it was wild. So.
Oh, that was a cantrip. Okay. All right. Let's do this.
What about Bardic Inspiration while we're at it?
Not quite. It's magic, isn't it?
You just play a little tune, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so what was that?
La,
Was
la,
it,
la.
what?
It's an 84.
All right, so for your 84, you cast Fireball as a 3rd level spell.
I'm okay with that.
You heard the caveat, right?
Centered on
happened?
yourself.
Centered on yourself.
On
As
myself.
Oh, fuck.
As
Oh,
though if affected by careful magic.
This is why I'm in the corner.
Yeah, so my question is, how do the corners factor into this? Because
Well,
holy
okay.
fuck.
So all
So,
you who voted for
I
Roll
should
to
have
the
backed
Limb, we're
up
sorry.
way more. So
so
I could kill myself right now.
careful spell, the way careful, it goes off as if affected by careful spell. So careful spell, you can designate allies.
Oh.
So it depends on how you feel. Are
Yeah.
you feeling like you want to go down with
So-
everyone else? Or do you
No.
want to go by yourself?
Oh, misery loves company. I don't know.
So basically, I need you to tell me who in this room you designate, Lilith designates as an ally.
I should by myself, man. I don't want to take anyone down with me.
Well, no, I think if you designate us as allies, we are shielded from it, correct?
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
protected
yeah.
from it.
Oh, yeah, okay. Everyone's a friend. I like everyone.
Okay, you like everybody? All
I
right,
like everybody but the monster.
then
But
it's
not
just
near
gonna
you.
hit the beast.
Yay.
We'll see if he can
Okay.
save. what is your spell save?
My spell save?
Yeah.
It's 16.
Okay, he does not save.
Hey. How much?
So Lilith casts 2 spells. Yeah, he takes a bunch of damage. And upon casting her second spell, she explodes in a ball of flame. And the flames seem to carefully curve around everyone, careful not to burn them, except for this creature.
Huh.
That's
I
helpful.
said,
Okay. Magic.
yeah. Are you hurt? Like, I mean, you bursted into flame, so I'm assuming
Am
you're
I
hurt.
I'm not hurt.
No, you're not hurt.
I'm not hurt.
You are. Are you an? Do you consider yourself an ally?
There it is.
I
We're asking the tough questions here.
myself. I'm in the hallway. I'm like, I'm not hurt as I pat
So,
myself
With
down.
Lilith, that is a good question.
So that creature is heavily damaged, and from there we go to Rolda, I believe, with her 18 plus bonuses.
Yes. I.
Oh, actually, no, the creature, because it's 21.
Well,
What's
I have
Rolda's?
21.
Oh, you have 21? Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll let you go before the creature.
Well, plus 3.16.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Rhoda will cast her spirit guardians. You look as Rhoda lifts up her mace in the air with the little symbol of Kalimvor carved onto it, and she says, "Master, protect me!" And you see these little versions of a furbolg, basically like a large full furbolg cleric, and they start kind of dancing around her head. Not really like dancing, more just like floating. And they, as they see the monster over there, they're just like, "Oh, you should really trim your hair. You barely look bathed." They're just giving these like slight superficial criticisms.
This is oddly specific. All right.
And then she yells, "Charge!" And she's gonna run at it
All right.
with those spirit guardians.
I need you to roll me a D100 for them guardians, too.
Okay.
How do you live like this?
So
Are you
that's
talking to me about that?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's an 8. You cast detect thoughts.
Oh no, it's a Kashana thing. Fuck.
So you can hear everyone's thoughts now.
All right, everybody, surface level thoughts, real quick.
Oh my god, a kitty.
Fuck.
I'm gonna be a bear. I'm gonna be a bear.
Fuck.
I want to be him drinking. Fuck this thing. A giant. We had a monkey come into the key, ruin my day.
Be
I
the
thought it
bear.
was awesome.
Be the bear. Be the bear.
And refresh my memory for the spirit guardians. Is it a con save, wisdom save?
It is. Push the button. And
Wisdom save.
Wisdom 14.
Okay. No.
For 19!
It is carved for 19 damage.
Nice.
All right. Next up, it's its turn, and it's not happy about that 19 damage. It's not crazy about it.
Not super stoked.
No, it's not the best damage it's ever taken. So, it lashes at you with its spiny tentacles.
Sorry, I just want to pop in. I think Spirit Guardians, at the start of the creature's turn, it takes damage as well.
Yes, as it's entering the space and at the start of its turn, unless it makes the save again. Or is it the end of the turn? Whatever.
One of the two.
One of the two. And it still doesn't make it, so it takes another 19 damage.
Whoa.
Yeah, Spirit Guardians.
I think it's if they end their turn because they have an option to exit
Yeah,
the area
but-
during their turn.
Damn, Rolda.
We'll give it at the end of turn. All right, tentacles coming your way, Rolda. Tentacle 1,
No!
Tentacle 2.
Are those with advantage or disadvantage?
Those are with advantage. So.
Oh, then yes, they both hit.
Oh, all right. Well, actually, no, they're with disadvantage. Sorry.
Oh, then neither of them hit.
Neither of them hit. All right.
Yeah, but
So yeah,
Grant.
tentacles going to lash at you, and you are getting out of the way of those. All right. Another 19 damage goes down on, and we go to who's next on the list? Gilbetta.
Bear.
Bear.
Oh, bear. And like, because I can do it as a bonus action, so I'm gonna go Gilberta, and then turn into a bear, and then
Oh, God,
run
got a
up and
name.
pounce on it.
Oh,
Okay.
It's got a name on it.
Let's see. I still got this lovely sheet here.
Gilbetta, I need you to roll me a wild magic roll.
Okay. Do you want me to do my damage rolls first, or?
Well, give me a D100 to turn into a bear. Okay.
I can't see it because I got the.
So, Gilbetta, you actually turn into.
No.
Is it the plant? Are we going into the plant?
We're not going into the plant. You turn into a completely different creature than you were expecting to.
What am I?
She a duck.
So,
Chicken.
you
What am I?
you turn into a giant eagle.
What? That's amazing.
Is there enough room for her to fly? Or is she
No.
gonna be walking that
Is there
bird
enough room
step?
for her to stand?
There's enough room for you to stab, but you turn into a giant eagle.
Well, hold on. That's a different thing I gotta pull up.
Yeah.
I still get a multi attack, so
Yeah, you still do. But you're an eagle now.
I guess I'm gonna walk or fly over, whatever.
You could do a low glide, but there's
Okay,
not enough
good.
room.
All
I
right.
thought you said bear.
She built it up.
Yeah, you built it up, and I came disappointed.
There we go.
All right. Well, first one hits. Second one does not. So
It's okay.
takes some more damage.
Jobetta has to spend the whole time between turns coming up with another pun now. She's saying,
God damn it!
What the fuck?
I had
She's
that one
like,
ready.
Shit. She was like, I had a thing for that. I don't have a thing for this.
Redan, you're up.
Gilberta! Nothing happens.
No, not a damn thing.
Good try.
He's just like.
Also, I should point out this is a really confused looking eagle.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm running over to the creature, yelling out to everyone, stop attacking it. And I'm saying to the creature, we'll stop attacking you if you just talk to us.
I
I'm
will
getting
rend
grappled.
your flesh from your body.
I'm
You
grappling the
tried.
It's
fucking
the creature's reply. All right, give me a grapple check.
You're grappling it? Ooh.
He wants to keep it as a pet because, of course, he
fuck
does.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta roll a 20 on this. 8 plus 4, 12.
12? Okay. Oh, no, it doesn't have disadvantage on that. Hang on. Yeah, no.
All right, that's all I got.
Okay. And now we're up to Sips.
Do I? Okay, so in 5e, do you lose your turn when you get a natural one?
No.
Not in this
Oh,
game.
okay.
Nope,
Okay, 'cause-
you're just at the bottom.
Okay, I'm just here. I'm just like, okay, cool. Well, looks like you guys got it. See, I think I'm going to cast mage armor on myself.
Okay.
And so, so I kind of like give me some extra boost because God knows I do not have armor.
All right, roll that all
Excellent.
familiar D100 for me.
She did.
Sure.
She
Yeah, I
did.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Think
where
I
is it?
do.
Oh,
Let's go.
oh, there it is. Okay, never mind.
Do I still click mage armor though, right?
Oh yeah, no, you can throw up your
Yeah.
mage armor.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I was just
Still-
wondering if it because I've never used. Like,
You
does it add?
Still
Really?
get the mage armor. But what is that? Is that 45?
42.
42. Let's take a look at the list for 42. Okay. So at 42, you cast it, and you feel the armoring up, the all familiar ability as it comes up,
Mhm.
and then it kind of goes overboard.
Huh?
So it starts. You feel that protection come up, and then too much protection, and then to the point where it actually like weighs you down and knocks you prone.
Is this like I'm becoming a mech? Like I'm
kind of like it's some Iron Man shit where like pieces of armor are just flying on and attaching to you. And just,
Whoa.
like,
I mean, I'm impressed. I'm also slightly terrified, but I mean, I'll take it.
yeah, it's too much, and it keeps happening.
So what's my armor? What's my armor class?
Your armor class is rising. It what is your current armor class?
I am the Juggernaut.
You just started running around the world.
What is your current armor class?
Oh well, it's 12.
Okay, so it jumps from 12 to 15,
Oh my god.
and then it's still going up. All
Oh
right.
my god.
But she can't move.
Yeah, but you're becoming gradually more immobile.
Mm, I might have to dispel this one.
All right. Next up, we go back to the top of the round with Lilith.
Awesome. Okay. Gonna do the same shit because it worked well last time. Cast a vicious mockery and give
Okay.
it disadvantage.
Okay, vicious mockery on a second round.
Yeah, gonna just keep giving it disadvantage if it
All
hits.
right, give me vicious mockery.
You
Give
are
me
all
another
playing
roll.
fast and loose.
Yeah,
with this wild
it's
magic.
like wild magic, whatever.
I'm having fun today.
I don't want to hear any shit about me doing my stuff from here on out.
Alright, wisdom save 16.
Okay, no wisdom save, so it
Another
takes the psychic
disadvantage.
damage.
Of
This
7.
creature is viciously mocked. Give me that D100 roll.
Yeah, pro tip for wild magic is that we're all gonna die in the end. You might as well have fun.
Right?
Okay.
85.
So, with an 85 roll,
Oh my god.
you blink.
What?
So you appear over here.
Oh, okay. Close combat now. I like how you just drew here.
Yeah, I get to pick where you go.
Okay.
So-
Does she get a surprise attack of opportunity from that? Cause snuck up on that boy.
No, because she is just as surprised.
That's fair.
She just cast the spell. She's like, dissonant whispers on you. Boop. Oh,
like,
I am very
Giant
close.
tune.
Almost face to face with a giant eagle too.
Nice.
This is
Alright.
not what I wanted.
Next up is Rolda.
Yes. Well, so as soon as I see her pop over there, I'm like, oh no! And I cast Shield of Faith. Use
Okay.
my bonus action first there. This required. This is a whole new class to me, man.
All right. Shield of Faith.
That's what she gets. She gets an extra couple AC points there.
Okay.
And then for my action, I am going to. Okay, wait. What exactly does Bane do?
Oh, Bane
Um,
makes it have 1d4
every time-
minuses, whatever.
Attack roll or saving roll. Yeah, I'm gonna
Mhm.
cast Bane on the monster.
Okay.
So let's do that.
Is that concentration?
Is which concentration?
Bane.
Bane?
Yeah.
Is it? Yes.
Shield of Faith is
Alright.
concentration too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think so is
Damn it.
Spirit Guardians. So you're gonna have to pick, man.
I'm not used
Yeah.
to cleric, man. I'm not used to
Cleric's
concentration
gotta
spells.
we gotta
Yeah.
concentrate, man.
Yeah.
I will drop Spirit Guardians then for her.
Okay.
Wait, is is fuck, Sacred Flame. Just like go to.
All right, Sacred Flame.
How come when I click it, it doesn't do the thing?
Sacred Flame, do the
Oh,
thing.
there it is. There it is. Jeez.
All right,
It did
Sacred
the thing.
Flame.
It's a DC 14. Jeez.
Okay, DC 14.
Jeez. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, dodges, and because of its special abilities, takes no damage. But I need you to roll a D100 roll for me,
Okay.
because it might
Oh,
be
wait.
your turn to blow up.
Do I have to roll 2 of them?
Oh, fudge.
Because I did do the Shield of Faith.
You sure do.
Oh no, that sucks. I didn't want to do that or anything.
All right, so 47 and 55.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you're 47. You regain a spell slot.
Hey! Of what level?
You're 45. So everything turns black. And then these like gooey, shadowy arms come up from the ground and surround this creature and squeeze and crush it.
Hey,
Arms of
all
Hadar?
right. Is it was it Arms of Hadar? Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
I think
yeah. So
Okay, Warlock.
Fucking hey, wild magic.
you open up some horrors
Thank
to
you, Calabar.
eldritch worlds, and they start crushing this creature.
I just immediately assumed that this was Kalimbor's doing.
Yeah.
Different cleric than I thought, but
I need. What is Arms of Hadar? How much damage is that shit? I want to say it's a couple D8.
I have no clue.
Warlocks. From
I don't
my
even know the
game,
Warlocks
spells
you
that are
know?
on my sheet.
This is the problem with Wild Magic. You got to look up a lot of spells. Arms of Hadar is 2d6 necrotic damage, and it is a what level spell is it? It's a first level spell, so you cast it as a 4th level spell, and you get to do 6d6 necrotic damage to it.
Okay.
Huh? Oh, I gotta use the advanced roller. 66 isn't an option. Roll it.
Okay, so this creature is crushed to death.
Wow. Okay.
I helped!
hey.
And we are out of initiative.
I'm dispelling.
Yeah, that's, it's just like clink, 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 clink. Phew.
Yeah,
then-
you can't even see my face. I'm just like, like, sup?
Sis, is that how you normally fight with your teammates back where you're from?
I like dispel it and I say, you know what? It's kind of similar.
It's not.
It's not exactly, but it is kind of similar.
That's
Close.
great for you. Great.
Yeah, as long as I don't die. Yeah, we got a bird in here now.
Oh my gosh. Normally, I did hear her say bear, right? Or am I going crazy?
I was hyped for bear. I did not.
I
get
tried for a bear.
Caw, caw.
Well, somebody
you know
can hear
exactly-
because
well,
somebody
our
whoever's
dad knows
wearing
what you're saying.
Yeah. And I'm like, look, I tried for a bear, but it was this, but I'm gonna keep it because I can't turn into flying animals. So as soon as this is gone, I don't get to do it again.
You realize you're
have
not going to fit through the door, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have a bitch of a time moving around.
Can she hop around in her little bird legs?
She could certainly hop, but she is going to have trouble with doorways.
Is
So
there
this-
anything left of the monster?
It's pretty busted up, but there are pieces left of it.
Rolda's gonna try to grab tooth or claw or something cool.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely get a
Mostly
piece.
for souvenir purposes.
Oh, for sure.
But also because sometimes you meet people and they're into that stuff, and then they become your friend and take you with them.
Yeah, like you never know.
Yeah.
This could be something that somebody you don't know might be interested in.
Or you
Rolda.
can use it as a weapon of intimidation towards the next displacer beast we fight.
Nice.
Rolda, can you cut the head off?
Yeah,
I want
use
the
it as a
head.
trophy.
I'm looking at this head that's about as big as me. I can help.
All right, let's do it.
All right, sweet,
All right. Yeah. Between the two of you, you can get that head off.
dope.
All right. Does anybody else want to look around this room?
Jobetta would have helped by using her beak
Like
to hold
talons.
it into, yeah,
like a giant eagle might say dismember a fish for its baby bird.
Yeah.
As she like grabs it and kind of holds the neck out, Rhoda will cast spiritual weapon and just make a giant executioner's axe. It
Okay.
just goes.
I need you to make a D100 roll for me.
Oh right, shit. That's how I actually
Welcome
did
to
forget.
my
I was just-
world.
I was just trying to do flavor.
I think there should be a party of nothing but wild magic sorcerers.
Oh my god.
It's a lot of fun. This.
Sounds like a one shot.
What is that? 20 what?
27.
27. All right, 27. You cast Burning Hands. So as you cast it, and as you're trying to pull this head off, your hands ignite, and you start burning portions of it away.
Nope. Yeah. Oh. Yep.
I mean, that could work.
All
Wave him to try to get him to go out because she doesn't totally understand how fire works.
I'm helping. I'm using my wing into
We're
Fan the flames.
We're stoking the flames.
There were going to be other encounters today. I don't think we're going to do them.
This is the rest of the show.
All right.
I would like to look at the thing that I'm kind of in front of. Like, what the hell is it?
Sure.
Do you want me to just do a perception? I guess?
Give me that investigate or perception, whichever you prefer.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, Sips.
Oh baby.
Yes.
Sips, you've got an eye for loot.
Yep, I do.
You know that all the best things are usually in like hidden passages, doorways that aren't immediately visible. So this pile of rubble and ruin and kind of gore and stuff, you move it aside and there appears to be a passageway leading down.
Hey, I found a thing. I don't think the bird's gonna fit.
No.
Aw.
Sad screeching.
And you see eagle like this giant eagle try to make itself as small as possible, like.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. I mean, we can always go down and you can be our guard bird.
You have a guard wolf. I mean, this is happening.
And
I
I will reluctantly you come out of wild shape.
Okay.
Is there anything on the shelves here?
Absolutely there is.
Cool.
So there is a piece of stone that is a semicircle with like two jutting points at the top of it. Looks like it's made of a piece of granite.
Okay, magical or something?
You're uncertain in this place.
Oh yeah, I can't do magic check in here. Everything's magic.
There is also what appears to be a piece of shoulder armor that is rounded. It's dome shaped, and it's all red with white spikes protruding from it.
All red with white spikes, like bone spikes.
The spikes appear to be thorns, cultivated from some plant. Some of them are wood. You can see it's worn. Some pieces have been replaced.
Huh.
And there also appears to be a blue banner with a picture of a lion on it, emblazoned in yellow.
Okay, I don't know what any of these things is, but Dan, bag, we're putting it in there. We'll figure it out later.
Does the granite look similar to the material from the stone statue? Look like it's cut from the same.
No, it looks like it's a different material altogether.
Okay, all right.
But
My only suspicion.
I like where your head's at.
Yeah.
So there's this passageway leading
Yep.
down.
I'm going
Magic
down.
pathway.
I'm going
Let's
down.
go find the next monster.
I will help.
Tide fit.
It's going to be a tight fit for everybody, even if they're not a giant eagle.
I'm
Tide fit.
not.
Oh yeah, can the giant fit?
You can
Can I
fit. You guys squeeze, but you can fit. Yeah, roll that can fit everywhere.
Does it slip down easily?
Put some oil on the sides of his arm so he slips through. Sorry.
All right. I gotta grab you guys and bring you over. Give me a minute.
Guys, I got to fly.
How was it?
It was so cool.
It was too brief.
Why a bird though? You said bear.
I tried, but I think it was a wild magic thing why I turned into an eagle instead.
Rolda just gets a kind
Right.
of thoughtful, faraway look on her face for a second and then shakes it off.
I
So
was
just
a
so you-
bird.
just so you
Eagle
guys
Beta
know-
had arrived.
So you all understood this whole wild magic thing, and yet you're still casting magic.
Well,
That's
my
pretty
plan, Radan, was to
I
cast
mean-
one spell and then stay a bear and be able to just not have to cast any more spells. But then I turned into a giant eagle that can't.
I'm
fly.
just pointing out that I don't want
Hey.
shit from you guys.
The monkey said it
And I
only
do my
happened
own
to him.
thing.
Well, yeah, it was only me, but also once again, we're all gonna die eventually. Might as well have some fun.
All right. Well,
hold
with that being said,
hold on.
no.
Wait, so when we cast spells, it happens too?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
you guys, we gotta stop casting spells in here.
Can I see
Yeah.
all the way to the end of this hallway?
Yeah.
You can, as you come down all these
That's
torches.
crazy.
And there is a door at the end of the
Okay,
hallway.
I'm teleporting to the door.
Problem is, most of us use magic to fight. Except
Okay. You teleport
My
to
whole
the
character.
door. I need you to make a wisdom save.
he just wants to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, you're fine.
You guys are lame.
Sorry, your abilities aren't magic; they're psychic.
No, I know. You guys suck.
I think he's just scolding us because he's jealous.
Wait for me. Oh wait, what's over here?
There's doors.
There's
I see.
tons of doors
Can I
here.
see through here?
Oh,
No,
really?
you can't. You back up.
Fuck it, kicking this door open.
Radan, there's so many other doors.
Nope, I'm kicking this one open.
You kick
I
the
see.
door.
I kick that door hard.
Give me that kick roll.
I kick that
Roll
door.
for door.
God, we're
Kind
probably
of.
missing so many
You
items.
kick that door
Yeah, it's
not quite
Wanna
as
go home.
hard as you normally would, but the door kicks back.
What?
One of them kicking back doors. I see.
I wish we had that in real life.
Forums.
Why would you want that?
So your
people are
boot to
so
this
happy.
door, your response is a blast back of force of exponential.
And I hope it hits everyone who's beside the door.
And some real deja vu with you busting
I mean,
the
it-
doors.
So that's gonna be 22 force damage
Shit! I'm so sorry for you guys.
to everyone over there.
Whoop.
Good.
Am I
Okay, we
under
got you
partial
clerics.
cover here?
Yeah, you're good there.
Okay.
But y'all are knocked prone by this blast.
Just those
Door
three up
make a
front.
Does it
wild
open?
magic save.
No, the door does not make a wild magic save.
Does it open?
No. It
Hmm.
it does the other thing where it stays closed.
Okay, I'm gonna try this door.
Holy fuck, that was amazing.
Sure. Try the other doors then.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna
Ain't no
kick
way.
it. I'm just gonna literally try the knob.
Okay, you touch the knob on this door, and I need you to make me a dexterity save.
Okay. Great.
All right,
Really
lots of
good.
snakes.
Really glad. Really glad for that.
Okay. So you go to touch this door, and the panel at the base of the door on the floor pushes you backwards, and then the pillar directly behind you juts spikes.
Everything's trapped.
Hey, we've got lots of traps, guys.
That I think I am next.
And you
Come
take 8 damage of a piercing nature.
Oh, that's not bad. That's nothing. Lots of trap. This door's trapped too, Radan.
All right, should I hit it again?
No, I feel like no.
Yeah, second time
I'm gonna hit it again.
I'm gonna be over here.
Yeah,
then.
stay away from it.
Yeah, I'm
Everybody's just like,
staying
go
away.
over here.
Yeah,
I'm
nope.
staying away from all pillars, all walls, all doors.
I'm going full 3 charges, Ring of the Ram. Let's go.
Ring of the
God.
Ram? Are you kidding?
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh yeah, now everyone's like, oh no.
Okay. God damn it, Redan. How many dice is that for the attack roll? 6d10? Oh, god damn it.
It rolled 37 damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill myself.
You know what?
It's okay, we got 2 clerics.
All right, hang on. I gotta use the advanced roller.
Advanced.
In the meantime, can I investigate the doors?
You absolutely can. Redan, you take 62 force damage.
I'm out.
Shocker!
What?
You ring of the ram charge, and it fires back with twice as much energy and knocks you on your ass.
I'm gonna come up to Redan and instead of casting a healing spell on him, I'm going to give him a potion of healing.
Okay.
Or
As you go over there, Rhoda is running up next to you, like with her hands out, obviously about to do a few
no,
runs.
Rhoda, no.
Look.
The magic.
All right.
The magic. Very helpful. Very helpful. Thank you.
Does 12 do anything for the
I'm very
doors?
pleased.
For the doors, yes, you can. Which door specifically are you investigating? And each.
Damn, I have to do a roll investigation for each door? Alright, let's try the middle one over here.
Yeah, because they're all different.
Okay,
All right.
let's try this one. Investigation.
So you investigate that one. You notice that this knob is crackling with energy.
Nope. Next door. It's probably gonna be all of them. More investigation.
All right.
8.
Yeah, you don't see anything wrong with this one.
Uh-oh.
Come on, these doors aren't.
But this one seems perfectly normal.
You
Hey, is Redan
solved
back
the
up?
puzzle.
I think I found a door that may be safe.
Is she trying to talk to Redan?
Yeah.
Redan's knocked out.
Oh. Why?
Charge
What?
the door.
You saw him do it.
I'm more than knocked out. Like I tell me when I need to death save here.
Yeah, he's unconscious.
Oh gosh.
Wait, did the potion not do anything?
No, the potion does. Dude, get your potion.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's one
Who's
of
rolling
the
what?
one of the drinks of the Feywild.
Okay, so that's like a
So-
D12 or something like that.
2d8, I think. It was.
2d8, I think, is what it was.
Okay.
Um.
Anybody else want to check any other things in here?
Perception? Is there? What is the difference between doing investigation and perception here? You just see doors?
Well, you can investigate. Perhaps there's a way to open the doors without getting destroyed.
I mean, yeah, I'm checking out
Oh, I'm an idiot.
where's the door.
I'm gonna stand in the distance.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. And the door that was crackling up front, this one,
Okay.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand
Okay.
from a distance.
You use Mage Hand to turn the knob on that door, and a bolt of lightning shoots out into the pillar,
Shit.
and then the door opens.
Excellent. Hey, I got one open, you guys.
Seems
Do I
safe
say,
enough.
Redan, I would love to heal you more, but I don't want to cast too many spells.
Did I win?
Yes.
No, the door beat you.
Let's go through this door.
I'm thoroughly contemplating another shot at this door.
Give the door your championship belt.
We have an open door.
Why don't you defeat that door after we go through the other doors?
Oh, Redan, here. Things.
I'm pulling out a couple kegs of oil and putting them beside the door.
What? Oh no.
And I'm taking a few steps back.
I thought you used up all your oil.
Oh no, man!
I feel
I've
like
got
you did.
loads of that shit.
Does Redan still have his belt? Or didn't he loan it to Kashano to go
Oh shit.
Yep.
Wouldn't you give it back?
Oh,
at some
he
point?
did.
Black wind.
No, it was on Kishano.
All right,
You never
we'll
give
have
it
to,
back?
We'll have to cover this later.
Okay.
He died immediately after that. Okay.
All right.
Anyways, sorry, Canon.
So, Jabetta, Lilith, are you taking a look in this room? Sips,
Yes.
you're sticking in the safe zone.
Yeah. Well, all right.
I
Here-
did a perception check of 18.
Okay.
Do you want me to open another door for you? Sips?
Well, no. It's more just like now. See, I could do something. Yeah. All right. Like, I can turn gaseous and just like slip through the doors.
Ooh.
That
That could work.
but stand back. Let's
Big
see if it
rolls.
works.
Safe in this room?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my gaseous form.
On which
Okay.
door?
It pretty much just means that I just like, I think I'll go
Oh.
through. I mean, I don't know about the blast. I'm kind of curious about this one. There's just like a single one right here,
Okay.
Ooh.
so I'd like to go through that one.
Okay. You'd like to go through that one. You cast gaseous form. Give me a D100 roll.
Sure.
What's the number?
47.
47. With your 47, you get. Oh, okay. Not really much of anything. You can cast spells faster now for a little while.
Yes.
That's excellent. Oh shit! I didn't do. I do
Also,
I need to
you
do
get a nosebleed.
As now I am a gaseous ball.
Yeah, you get a nosebleed as a gaseous ball.
Yeah, I'm like, see you suckers, just like.
And
Drip,
you
drip.
take 3 psychic damage.
Okay.
Probably not the worst thing that happened every.
No.
All right.
D100 for Mage Hand then.
So, Gilbetta, with your perception, you see a shelf filled with items, and there's another journal here, and this journal has a number 2 on it.
Oh, good.
In addition to that, there is an odd orb made of metal with lit up portions all over it, and there is also more crystals here, like the ones you saw Sips shoving in his pocket that he said were bad news. However, these ones are radiating with energy.
I'm going to shove them in my pocket.
Power the keep. Power the keep. I'm not.
How many are there?
There are 4 of them.
I'm going
Unless
to
this kills
take
us.
them all.
Okay.
This is we're putting doomsdays in our pocket.
Sips,
I don't
in
know
your
what to do.
room, it appears to be kind of a simple office. There's a bunch of items laid out in here. There is a glass case with what appears to be a gingerbread man inside
The fuck?
with a horrific look on its face.
I'm not gonna touch that. Can I do an investigation on like the books and stuff?
Sure.
Is Shrek canon now? Is this because of my son?
No, this is something else, but I like where your head's at. Okay. With your investigation around the room, you find another journal that has a number 5 on it. And you
Alright.
also find a couple other specimens. There's what appears to be a very unusual sprite or fairy of some sort. There's a cracked stone tablet with some unusual imagery, what appears to be an eagle with some geometric shapes above its head.
Is the sprite alive?
No, it's very dead.
Oh damn. Wanted to talk to it. Okay. Is the gingerbread man alive?
It looked like it might have been at some point.
Like, can I tap
it looks
on the
super
glass?
like you could certainly do so.
Tap tap.
Uh,
Hello?
It struggles against the pins that are holding it in place. And the visage on its face just like changes and it kind of like roars at you a little bit.
Weird.
Oh my god, I wish I was in there.
No, you're outside setting fires.
I changed my mind on that, so let me know when I can go.
I'm gonna grab the container that it's in.
Okay.
Yeah, and I kind of like take it, and then I don't know what I kind of look at it and I'm like, I don't know if I want this. But
There's also a collection of seeds in here, kind of like in a little bowl, and they look almost like a little bit like cashews. Pistachios.
oh yeah,
Like they're half open, right?
right.
And inside there's a small light emanating from them.
I like look at the gingerbread man. I'm like, you hungry? Yeah. Oh God. Okay. I wonder if you're better just staying here. But I'm gonna go over to the cashews or whatever.
Okay.
And I look at them, and then I'm going to stick my dagger into them. Like,
Okay.
like turn them a bit. I'm trying to find out the source of light, or if they are emanating light.
They are emanating light themselves. The outer shells are kind of like a deep brown. They're very shiny, and it looks like there's a seed inside, but portions of the seed emanate this light.
Huh. All right. I mean, that's better than a gingerbread man. And I put the gingerbread man onto the desk, and then I take the bowl of seeds.
All right.
And then I put the dagger away, and then I guess I'm gonna open up the door from this side.
Okay. You open up the door from this side, and nothing goes wrong.
Cool.
Did you take the journal?
Yes, I did.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you got in and out of that room, no problem.
Cool.
Redan, what are you doing?
Can I see through a crack or something, or like under the door? Can I see into that room?
You cannot.
Fuck. Come back to that later. Can I see into any of these other doors? Like through a crack, anywhere, anything, any other door?
The other doors, yes, you can see into them a crack.
All right, let's go for this one. I want to teleport in.
All right.
I'm over here.
You see him doing something, and your just instinct is to get the fuck away.
Nope. I'm
Very
out.
good instincts.
You've been here before.
A quick learn at that one.
And you teleport into the room.
Is there anything interesting?
Oh, there's tons of weird shit in here.
I want it all.
I want it all, man.
I've got my fingers typing
God.
ready to go. Like, give me a list.
So in here, there is another journal. This journal is marked with an 8. There is also what appears to be like a bow that was grown out of wood. And it has a bright green bowstring that glows.
All right.
It's like a wanty.
Yeah, we'll see what you can trade for that. Maybe no more alcohol, but we'll see.
Never.
You also see what appears to be a glass container with a needle on the end of it and a handle. And it's got a piece of paper wrapped around it with an image.
An image of what?
It's a logo. It says EVE.
Intriguing. Pocketing it all. Just scoopy.
Okay.
And when there's no more left, I guess I'll try the door.
All right. You try the door from this side. There's no traps and you get right through.
Sweet.
All right. Meanwhile, in
yeah.
the other room.
I'm gonna. I want to try to open this little, what looks like a little doorway here.
All right. That door opens no problem. You're able to get into that room.
Okay. What's here on this desk here?
There are a number of different books, and there is another journal on there with a 7 on it.
Okay. So the other one I have. So now I have 2 journals.
Yep.
And I'm gonna open this door from the inside.
Okay, you open that one up, and you're able to get out of that room.
And then when I step out and see Sips, we're like, Sips,
Yeah? What's up?
shove these in your pocket, and I'm gonna pull out the activated whatever, and like,
Oh shit, there's more.
The crystals.
yeah.
And
I'm
these
like,
ones are energized.
Ah,
Yeah.
God. Okay, cool.
They were in that
cool.
room.
Yeah, right. Yeah, let's
And-
just be careful with those.
These ones look
Why?
a
And
lot
she like shakes them.
No, don't touch. Over. Give them over.
These crystals appear to be of the soul capturing variety.
Oh, even worse. Cool.
So
Had to go out and register.
let's see. We still
my God,
have a couple of doors to get through.
This door in front of me is still open, right?
It looks like you're watching him lifting a ton of shit from your campaign. Okay, so, yeah.
He's gonna love it.
Okay.
He's gonna adore it. Okay, so I mean, we got a big bad door right here with force push on it, right?
We still have other doors too.
A lot of
open.
fucking
A
doors.
lot of
I'm
doors.
coming into the SIP's previous room. Do I see this gingerbread man?
Yeah, he left it behind. It's still
Oh.
struggling in the case.
I'm
All right,
picking
mage
that up
handing.
and going, it's okay, buddy, and I'm putting him in my bag.
Oh wait, back up, Sips. Lilith
Yep.
is gonna do a thing.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm gonna mage hand the door here.
You mage hand it open.
Yeah. Woof. Distance.
And this one, as you touch the knob, nozzles come out of both sides and spray flames.
What? Damn.
And then it goes back and the door opens.
Who the hell built this place? Honestly.
Somebody's got a thing for traps, I guess.
Sickos.
Must have been bored.
Harry.
You should go ahead and open all the other doors, Lilith.
That's what I'm gonna do. I open all the doors.
All right, you open all the doors with mage hand.
Mage hand.
Various traps go off. But I need
Distance.
you to make a... Well, actually, mage hand's a concentration, so make one more wild magic roll for me.
Is it a concentration? Oh, that's new.
Yeah, with enough time of a single cast, I imagine you could open up all the doors.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
All right,
20,
so
32.
32.
Everyone stand back.
Yeah.
All right, you cast Misty Steps. You burst into a flock of raisins.
What?
Ravens everywhere.
Oh, I
and
thought
then
you said
just
raisins.
no, not raisins.
I heard
Ravens.
raisins
A
too.
handful of
Burst.
raisins fly into the.
You burst into a flock of ravens and then just appeared on another location.
Okay. That was weird.
You cool?
I
Yeah,
missed
yeah.
Shout out!
This is your life, Sips?
Yeah, but mine usually involves a lot more death, not just birds. So
This is almost
Wow.
novel by comparison. This is-
Oh my gosh, that's awful. All right, checking everything, grabbing more books, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm grabbing whatever in these bottom 3 rooms. This one seems empty though, so that's odd, but whatever.
So, in the remaining rooms, you guys find 3 more journals.
Okay.
Which numbers do we have so far? It was
2, 7,
5.
5.
8, I think where Dan had.
And we had the first one, right?
Yep, and 1.
Yeah.
All right, 2, 5, 7, 8, 1, and you find 2 more with 12 and 0, and then a third
0.
one that is 10.
These guys like to write a lot.
Had a lot of free time.
Mm-hmm.
In
Is there anything
addition,
else in this room?
in that room there was just the journal.
Okay.
they have good penmanship.
It's remarkably well written, almost like they're scholars.
Any weapons that we could pick up?
You do find some more dismantled weapons.
Oh, well, okay.
In one place, you find a heavy iron shield emblazoned with blue with what appears to be a depiction of a red eagle on it.
Gibetta, do you know what this is? Not it being a shield, but symbol-wise?
Hold on. I want to investigate this room real quick because it's empty, and is this just
An empty room?
Yeah.
It looks like there's chains on the floor, like this was a holding cell.
Oh.
Lilith is not going anywhere.
I don't like that.
It's gonna get PTSD.
Stay out of this room, Lilith.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking very closely at the pillars because they look pretty cool.
Some of the pillars have mechanisms in them designed to work with the doors, but they've all gone off now that Miss Mage Hand has run everything around.
Okay, so do I recognize the eagle thing?
You've never seen this before. This place is full of all kinds of weird shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, nah, it's this. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say this place is full of all kinds of weird shit. I don't know what the hell any of this is.
Yeah, they're even stealing shit from my place, like
Your place, like in another
fuckers.
dimension or something?
How much
Yeah,
of this is similar to your place?
Well, okay, this is not similar to my place at all. But these crystals, and he like pulls them out and shows them. They're definitely from where I'm from, and they're bad news.
So how do we get through this freaking killer door?
Oh, Mage Hand again?
Well, Jabetta, as you walk up to them and you're carrying journals, recesses start to appear in the door.
Oh, are they numbered?
They are not numbered.
Oh shit. I'm gonna try to put them. How many of them are there?
There are. How many journals are you carrying?
A bunch.
Enough.
I feel like the adequate amount of journals.
Whatever is the right number, that's how many I have.
Okay.
However many journals you have on your person, that's how many recesses.
Okay, I'm gonna try to put them, I guess, in numerical order.
Nothing happens.
Did anybody else find any journals?
I'll
Yeah,
go
I
back
have
and
one.
check some rooms.
Redan, journals. What?
I mean, I got one. You can have it.
Oh, okay, I'll take it.
I have cat teeth.
That's. Hey, Rolda, you're very
That's
helpful.
close. Yeah, that's close, but no.
You're doing good.
You're doing great, honey.
I am totally satisfied and go back to looking at the pillars.
Okay, so I'll take the one that Sips had.
Okay. Do you want to look inside any of them?
I mean,
Oh yeah, they're
I
books
imagine
to be good.
I imagine I flipped through them, but
Give me an investigation check on the books.
Quick read.
Yeah. Quick
Like-
read.
I'm skimming it. It's a skim situation.
Yep. So you skim through the books, and what you notice is that each of the journals, the first entry, is a sequential date.
What are you eyeing about?
So I'm gonna take them all back out
Okay.
and go through and look at the dates and put them in date order.
Okay. So you put them in date order, and then the doors begin to move apart, and they open.
Oh,
You did.
Redan got it.
And then the
Oh.
books are ejected after the doors unlock and open up.
Is it
Really?
really? Do both of these doors open, or am I stuck in this little?
Both of the doors.
Okay, all right.
Let me-
Fuck
Removed.
that door.
Can I go do an investigation on the trap, whatever these things are?
The traps
Yeah.
contain bits of technology you've never seen before in a lot of places.
Damn, I was like trying to think if I could remember anything for to give to what's his name, Gearstrip or something.
Yeah, he's going to show up soon. So there's two enormous pillars at the end of this room that emanate with like a blue light. They're glowing. And there's this
I'm-
giant circular table
Neat.
with a bunch of apparatuses and what appear to be buttons and levers and a couple of openings in it.
As someone who is blue, I am very drawn to these blue pillars.
Nobody touch the buttons just yet until we do a thorough investigation here, please.
They're pulsing with energy.
Mm,
The pillars?
Yeah,
What
Is it
what happens
wild?
if I touch it?
it's pretty wild.
it's so wild.
If you touch it, you can feel it's like licking a battery. It's like bzzz.
Oh.
Licking a battery, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I lick it.
You get zapped.
It tastes like magic.
I see that your group will go very far
I'm
after I
honest.
leave.
This.
Anything over? Is this just a empty?
Room.
Yeah, it appears to be
Like-
empty at this point.
I'm
There is
a
this
best-
I
giant.
don't like the way you worded that.
Give me
Be
that
honest.
investigate. Give me that investigate roll, Sips.
Oh, shit.
Oof. Well,
Can
It's-
Somebody
I
else help.
assist?
yeah,
Can I
this
assist?
all looks like you can assist. Sips, you look at this. This all looks like madness to you.
Hey, does this remind Gilberta any of what the levers and knobs looked like in the Black Citadel?
There's a couple, not quite like that, but you do notice through investigating it together that there are some spots in here that you could put some of those crystals you've been gathering.
Oh.
I'm gonna point that out to say, hey, Sips, does that look like a place you could put one of those crystals? Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, these things are like power sources, or at least the purple ones, because the other ones aren't charged. So, I don't know. I mean, fuck it. And then he puts them in.
I mean, yeah, fuck it. Is absolutely my thoughts exactly.
All right, so
Oh.
lightning begins crackling between the two, and this swirling, unstable vortex appears, and Rolda's immediately sucked into it.
Rolda was standing right there. Rolda!
Bye! Keep your legs in when you go!
You're
God,
doing great.
Rhoda.
She tucks her legs, she tucks her knees into her chest.
Rolda, you are sucked up into this portal and taken to places unknown, and we'll catch up with you later.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
I'm following Rolda in. I'm jumping.
Radan, you go to jump into this, and Radan disappears.
Radan! Oh, fuck.
Well,
You hear Rolda?
No!
Are there any books on these desks?
Maybe there's something in the journal.
Something to read. Yeah, hold on. Before anyone else jumps in this, can we look what the
Wait, Sips, I see you moving around. I know you want to go home. Can you just hold on just a minute?
yeah, no, I'm not jumping into any crazy portals that suck up your friends. But I would like to stay away. Also, side note, do not die because your soul will go into that crystal.
Oh, good.
No astral
Oh.
plane for you.
Sips,
Hold on to this.
as you're
crystal,
describing that, you do notice something. You notice that there's some unusual similarities between the soul-sucking crystals that you're familiar with from your world
Mhm.
and the ring that Gilberta is wearing.
What?
What? No!
The hell, Kashano?
You literally just sucked my breath away.
I
Even after
like.
death.
I stop. I take a second, and I turn to Gilberta, and I go like, you would happen to know about these crystals, would you?
No. Why? No. I've never seen. I mean, we've seen. There were these gems in the Mage Tower that were like kind of similar, like soul gems.
Because I think
But-
you're wearing one.
I'm sorry. What?
He points to
Educate
your
us.
finger.
Can you educate us? What the hell are these things? What is this?
Giovanna reaches over and puts her hand over puts Lil's mouth for a second. Like just hold on. And she's looking at this ring and she's like, you think this is one of those?
I mean, I've seen a lot of those, and that's it.
It
And
doesn't look
on the
exactly, but it looks super similar.
It looks very similar, and I don't know. I think after.
Okay,
maybe-
so here's a question. This was Kashano's. He stole it off of a noblewoman,
Uh-huh.
and he was wearing it when he died, shattered into pieces, and this was all that was left of him.
So, I mean, by logic state, his soul's in there.
Oh shit.
So I'm just wearing Kashano around on my finger.
Your best friend isn't gone.
Yeah, he's right there with you all the time.
Rodan, you're not here, first of all.
Yeah, and I love that you're having this nice, calm conversation.
Yeah. Oh, they're already dead. It's fine. We got. Okay, so the one thing I know about these things is that when somebody dies in the vicinity of them, their soul doesn't go to the astral plane. It goes into the crystal. And the crystal is a power source. And you use that power source to, well, power things, right? Well, so make sure to not power anything with it or his soul will disintegrate.
Is there a way to get his soul into the astral plane?
I mean, you can maybe destroy the crystal, but that could destroy his soul. I don't know exactly how that would work. The way we had to deal with it is we literally opened a portal into it. It's its own soulscape. You'd have to travel in and grab him.
But if I traveled in and grabbed him, would I be able to take him to the astral plane?
Yes.
Or even the ethereal?
You can you bring him back out into the material plane in which his soul goes to the astral plane. You just need to dislodge him from the spooky, horrible plane that is that crystal. Along with that, anything else you've killed in the vicinity of that ring, their soul's probably in there too.
Is that anything that's died within the vicinity of that ring?
Yes.
Okay, channel.
Like, I shake Jabet and be like, Moldalva's and Kashano in the same thing!
Well, if he wasn't dead before, he sure as fuck is now.
The portal is starting to destabilize.
Oh.
Sips, you have to go home. I think this is your only chance to go.
Yeah.
What if this
Look.
doesn't take her, though? Take him.
Just, I guess a word of advice is, try to get in there as fast as you can. And I'm gonna go into the portal.
As you go up to it, the wild magic kind of crackles around you and it lashes out at this portal and it stabilizes into an image of home.
Can we
thank
see that?
God.
Yeah.
Thank God. All right. Well, I hope you find your other friends, and good luck.
I hope we see you again one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. Not as fun as I would have liked, but you know. Anyway, I gotta go.
And Jabetta lovingly is gonna flip him off as he
He double flips.
And like the backwards jump. It's just like,
Yeah.
Peace between
No,
worlds.
he's heading straight. He's heading straight, and then like raising his hands up behind him, kind of thing. So
Oh, love
you
it.
see the back of his head.
oh, that's beautiful. And
And
you
it goes into the
disappear
portal.
into this portal and Sips returns home. And everything shuts down and the crystals in the control panel are drained and inert and everything goes silent again.
Thanks
turn
for
to
the rescue,
Jabetta.
guys.
Yeah, no, I turn to Jabetta and be like, so what are we gonna do about Radan and that little thing?
I'm gonna be like, look, really upset about Rolled Up. Ratan's probably fine. He's probably loving it. So I don't know. I mean, I say,
Should we hit the books and see what the hell happened?
yeah, we can read them. Whatever.
So
We'll see what happens.
we're going to end the session there today.
We'll end there today. Stay tuned for a raid after appropriate announcements. I don't know. We didn't quite get to 900, so it looks like we'll likely be doing this giveaway tomorrow.
Potentially, yep.
So for those of you who
BJ!
We got close. Oh, there's BJ.
Oh,
there
wow,
it is.
BJ.
There's
Holy
BJ.
shit, BJ.
Jesus.
Thank
BJ.
you.
BJ.
Thank
BJ,
you.
our
Thanks,
grand
BJ.
champion. Which
Love
brings
that
us
guy.
to an excellent point. If you were like, hey, this looks like a fun sort of game, I would love to play with those guys. There's a couple ways you can do that. Number one, you can jump on Patreon. There's a few spots left at the hero level where you can actually get into a game with Puck each month. There's also going on right now until we meet our $500 goal of for Extra Life, for our Extra Life fundraiser. Any donation of $10 or more will get you entered into a drawing to win your own private game with Puck as the DM and your choice of player from us or our tomorrow night show to come join you there. So, yeah, for those of you who don't know, tomorrow night is Too Many Warlocks, which is the other team that plays in the same world with this team. For those of you who are really confused about what was going on with all this shit, this is a character I've only played once before in a one-shot. My character died last week. That was what she kept talking about. So you can check out our YouTube or our past videos to see what happened with that. Sean, grab the rest. I know I'm forgetting stuff.
Sure thing. All right, so Too Many Warlocks tomorrow, and then if you guys are into Deadlands at all, on Tuesday nights we do Poison Paradise, run by Kevin, who's another dungeon master in our group. You can see him on Monday nights in the Too Many Warlocks game, and I'm actually playing in that game right now too, so you can hop on board with that. Also, this Thursday we'll be doing the Pontus Rises. We'll be doing Clockwork Dominion, which is a steampunk horror kind of Victorian RPG, and we're actually running that with the game's creator. So that's kind of fun. That's really cool. You'll see me in that. And you'll also see Gilbetta and Rhoda in different characters. So definitely tune in for that. And also, if you want to catch up on our episodes, you can catch us on YouTube, on SoundCloud, and if you check up our website, it's got all that stuff there. Be sure to give us a follow on Twitter and check out our Discord. You can keep track of all the cool things we do in between games and just the kind of stuff that we're into all the time. You can contact us directly and tune in for the next episode to see what happens next, because we got new stuff going on all the time.
And again, tomorrow at halftime, which the show starts at, depends on your time zone.
Yeah. It's on the thing. It's in the down there part.
It's down in the thing. It'll show in your local time in the panels. That's perfect.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
like an hour ago tomorrow.
Yeah. So make sure you check out that. And yeah, thank you to our guests, of course.
Yes, thank you so much to Dingo for joining us for this game. We loved having Sips along. Thank you so much for joining us.
Glad you could stand him.
Oh, look, it was great. Like he's right on par with the kind of personalities you usually have around here.
Yeah, you fit right in.
Yeah.
Personality-wise, like, I'm so sad that Kashana didn't get to meet him. Oh.
Well, look, maybe he might still. Time is still young.
Apparently, fuck.
And Dingo, we'd love to have you back. Anytime you want to come back, you've got a seat at our table for sure. Thank you so much to all of your fans who joined us here today on the stream as well. So definitely, if you don't know who Dingo Doodles is and you came here to watch anyways, you need to go watch our YouTube channel because it does some great animations.
Thank you.
And I have this incredible piece of artwork that I got from her at a local convention.
Ooh,
Yay.
wait, get closer to the camera. I want to see.
Yeah, I did like a Reinhardt.
Overwatch
and
stuff. That's good
Mercy.
stuff.
Glossy prints don't work on camera.
Awesome.
Well, okay, look, it got kind of bent in my bag on the way home, but anyway. So definitely check that out. If you're not following already, follow Dingo Doodles. She does great stuff, and she's going to be at PAX soon, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, PAX Unplugged.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
PAX
you're doing a
Unplugged.
panel with Joe and Ben, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Terrified, but I'm doing it.
That's
So
amazing.
exciting, though.
That's so
Oh my
cool.
gosh.
Hey,
I'm
while
cheering
you're
for
there,
you.
mention to Ben how much fun you had tonight.
Yeah.
I will.
Well, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. So until next time, class dismissed.
Stay tuned for the raid.
Bye.
Bye.
I want you all to know that right now I'm playing the full version of Hail Friend, You're an All-Star. Well, somebody once told me the world would soon roll me of tools in the shed. I am not the most sharp. She was looking quite dumb with her finger and thumb in the shape of a nail as she plucked. Coming, they never stop coming. Fed to the wolves, I've hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live just for fun. Your brain can get smart while your head still gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So tell me what's wrong with taking back streets. For you'll never know if you don't go. Ho, ho, you'll never shine if you don't glow.